Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day. BoxingVoice.com.
4 division world champion Mikey Garcia.
Young boy's like fucking 39, 40 years old.
2 division world champion Jesse Vargas.
Honestly, well, who hasn't fought?
Guerrero v. Guerrero is a great fight.
Tank hasn't been fighting anything.
In an all-action Mexican fight, I think he's going to light up the fans in Texas and also live on Dazn. Brilliant fighters and a fight that can only go one way, which is one of pure excitement.
Hasn't been active. Anybody will tell you that.
You know, it's not gonna be an easy fight. I don't think it's an easy fight. I don't take easy fights. In fact, there was fights that I turned down because I felt they were too easy. I want to have a challenge. I want to have something that can really push me, that can really motivate me and excite me. And Jesse Vargas does that. I'm gonna bounce back. I'm gonna show everybody that there's much more that I'm accomplished, a lot more to deliver. I wanna keep growing that legacy. I wanna keep giving the fans fights to remember.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing boys.
Good morning, TBV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another glorious Monday morning edition. If you love what you do and do what you love, you are happy at work, and I am happy to be discussing Mikey Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Mario Barrios. I'm going to call it a triangle of sins, but I'm going to call Mikey a hater straight up and down. My energy is coming for that. Like, he's either a Tank Davis hater or he wants to fight Tank. The audio that you heard in the intro is Mikey getting at Tank when Tank was facing Gamboa. Oh, he hasn't fought anybody. Gamboa's like 40 years old. Like he got something to say about Tank's opposition. Now here he is saying that Mario Barrios is a 50-50 fight with Tank. I think he's planting the seeds, man. And honestly speaking, for Tank, is there a bigger pay-per-view than Mikey? Like, if he could get through Barrios, who Mikey seems to be picking, I think they need to set him up with Mikey. I don't know. I mean, look, we're going to leave it up to y'all to decide, does Tank, who's really a 126-pounder, can he actually fight at 140? Now, remember, before you be like, oh, he's too small, Ness. He wanted to fight Josh Taylor. He was on Twitter telling Josh Taylor he'd beat him up for both his belts. You know, he wants to fight Ryan Garcia. That's 135. He wants to fight Devin Haney. That's 135. Teofimo, 135. You know, 140 for Mikey, that's not hard to do for a big fight. And Mikey's done pay-per-views. Maybe Mikey's planting to see because he's seen the numbers he did with Earl. He's seen the numbers that Gervonta did with Leo. I don't know. Listen, man, I gave you a lot of information, Mario, but how do you feel about this? I mean, he's picking your guy, right? You know, San Antonio's own Barrios.
You say Mikey's a hater. I think, honestly, and I don't want to start off on it, getting down this road, but you kind of sound a little bit like the hater. I mean, here's the thing. This fight isn't 50-50. You're right. But I feel like people, and I talked to my brother this morning, so I might be taking this out on you because me and him got into a fight about this, but people are not giving Mario any sort of chance. You're talking about a top 5 guy in a division that's 2 weight classes above. I don't care who you are. That is a tough thing to have to deal with. And here's the other part of this. I understand the point you made about what he said during the Gamboa, and I understand those comments, definitely he's trolling, or at least that's what it feels like. But the situation is different because he is a fight that I think Mikey would take. So of course he wants to lay the seeds. But there is a big difference between a Gamboa and a Mario Barrios. Even if you can argue Gamboa has the credentials or has the prestige or has the triumphs or the accolades or whatever over a Mario Barrios, and that's fine. Again, we boil down to this is a fight. And in a fight, you have to be physical. And the more physical, the more bigger, like those are advantages. Mario possesses the physical advantages in this fight. The question is going to come down to, is Tank so good at what he does that he can enter into that Pacquiao realm where, size doesn't matter and it's all about the skill? I think that remains to be seen. And that's why I don't have a problem with, not 50-50 is ridiculous, but 75-25.
I mean, 75-25 is definitely saying that
Tank is the favorite.
The Tank is going to win.
But people are making it worse, though. People are making it sound like this is like 90-10. Like this is a foregone. Like people are hating on the fact that Tank is taking this fight. They're saying he's a cherry.
Yeah,
my brother called Tank a cherry. Yo, are you serious? A cherry. A guy fighting two-way, like that's crazy. Not
a cherry, a cherry picker. He called him a cherry picker.
Yeah, cherry picker. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Crazy. That's the thing. And that's why we're actually doing this show, right? Because it's like, wait a minute. Everybody thinks Tank is cherry picking this fight, or that it's a foregiving conclusion that he's going to win this fight. So then why does Mikey think that it's a 50-50 fight? Is Mikey hating? Does Mikey want to build it up because he wants the action with Tank? Because I'm a little lost. I didn't know this was a 50-50. I'm just being real.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say, again, that it's, a 50-50 fight. Here's the problem, right? Because the Twitterverse and because the boxing marks have gone so hard in the opposite direction that this is a cherry pick fight, that Tank is getting an easy, unskilled young fighter, like to say all that and leave out the narrative of the fact that he's stepping up, this is a guy with a version of a title, whatever. Like, and then the other part is that who else could he have fought? Like, wasn't going to get the Ryan fight, wasn't going to get the Teofimo fight, wasn't going to get the Devin Haney fight. If you're going to, fight somebody in your weight class that nobody's going to give you credit for anyway, then you might as well dare to be great and go up. And that's what he's doing. To me, I give Tank all the credit in the world for doing what he's doing. But again, we have to kind of call it or we don't have to, but to say that it's 50-50 is only to get it away from that 90-10 line that people seem to be on, thinking that Tank is cherry picking.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's odd to me, I can't call it a cherry pick. It's just a good matchmaking. Barrios is vulnerable enough and shown vulnerability in his last fight, just enough to make a Tank, believe he can take him, believe he can beat him. And it's up to Barrios to fight a little bit better than he did in his last fight, because that's really what's going on, Mario. People are looking at his last performance and they're finding
against the undervalued Ryan Carl, by the way.
Well, it wasn't Ryan. It was the mandatory.
That was the one that they were. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So I don't know his name if you want to look it up, but I'm gonna pull up the article that inspired me to go with this show, and it's on Boxing News 24. We know Boxing News is credible to an extent. They use a lot of other people's content, and in a good way. They give credit and stuff like that.
Do.
They listen to all the articles and all the videos, and in this particular article, they're using Mikey Garcia's words on an interview that he did with Fight Hype a day ago. That's why I like Boxing 24, because they're very fast, just as fast as just as fast as boxing scene, except that they're using everyone's content, right? So
and they do more like they'll give you more like
opinionated
op-ed pieces. Yes, opinionated. Yeah, op-ed
and
type
that's
style
why
pieces.
I'm bringing this one up, because the words of the writer, he obviously and Dan Ambrose. There was a time in the business where people thought Dan Ambrose was a fake, just like a pen name. No one's ever met him, I don't think. But, he does say what a lot of us probably are feeling. And maybe I should send it to the English lit major so that he could be the one to read it. But, I mean, if you hear the words and the way that he's putting the words together, he's not very happy with Barrios as an opponent for Tank, and he feels that Tank should be able to win, right? And he even takes shots at Mikey. Like, look at the way that he writes. The inactive former 4 division world champion Mikey Garcia believes. You understand? Little things.
Even though it's a fact,
yes,
he's still kind of throwing it in there.
Exactly. It's a fact, but it's a dart. It's like, let me see if that sticks and hurts him,
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's like, oh, you talking, but you ain't even fighting. You know what I'm saying? But did I send the link or did I go on? Okay.
No.
I
Go
did
ahead
it?
and send it.
I did.
Oh, yeah. I got it. I'm sorry. You just want me to start?
I mean, just read it so you can see like how he is like the writer is just funny. I mean, when you see him talk about Barrios, you'll see what I'm saying, right? Like he's honest, right? He's being real.
No, he's definitely honest.
Except that he did make a mistake. He thinks the last fight is Carl, when I think the last fight is the
last fight was Carl. You were talking about Akhmedov.
Yes.
That was the fight. That was the fighter who was 7-0 that he fought, and a lot of people felt he struggled. But the very last fight was Ryan Carl, and that was on the Tank undercard.
Oh, so they built it up
against Leo Santa Cruz in San Antonio, Mario's hometown.
So they built it up, and we didn't even know.
Exactly. Yes, that is that is definitely it. But see, like, and look, he throws the obvious out here, does the writer. He says, if Gervonta had stayed at 130, first of all, he says Gervonta is looking to pad his resume by going up in weight, but it's not going to do as much for him as he thinks. That's my problem right there. Is I don't know. I feel like people think that Tank is making this out to be like, he's unifying the best versus the best of it. Like, nobody's saying that. This is a good fight for what it is. But so I feel like the writer's being a little harsh on that.
I don't know that he's being harsh as he's being realistic. The thing is that Tank is going to be the first like 3 division regular champ. Like it's about to be. No, look, I'm not even trying to play but it's about to be something. Like when he does it, there's going to be a Dan Ambrose that writes it to his audience and says, Tank has now become a 3-time regular champ.
Okay, so before we get back to that, can I just ask you a simple question just to gauge, right? And this is for everybody, but obviously it's just me and you right now. Tell me what's the bigger upset out of these 3 fights? Linares beating Haney,
let's play a game.
Fortuna beating Garcia, or Barrios beating Tank?
Linares beating
Haney, Fortuna beating Garcia, or Barrios beating Tank? What's the bigger upset to you?
It's got to be Ryan.
I think so too.
It's got to be Ryan.
And if out of the 3 it's not Tank, then he's in the tougher fight. Can't we use that rationale?
I can't, Mario, and I'm being honest. You might not agree. You might think I'm trying to do it for the show, but the only reason I'm picking Ryan is because he's the bigger fish. So if he loses, more people are going to be like, not because Javier is more of an underdog, because truth be told, I think everybody, and we should ask that right now. Whoever does call in, if you want to just answer us in the chat, who do you think possesses more power in their respective division? Does Javier have more punch and power, Javier Fortuna, a.k.a. El Abejon, or does Mario El Azteca Barrios have more power in his respective division? Who would you consider to be not a puncher, but more of a puncher than the other guy. And Mario, you can answer, but any caller, anyone in the chat, please let us know, who is Fortuna more of a puncher in his division than Mario Barrios in his division, Mario?
I think Fortuna's more known for his power than Barrios is in his division. But I think I also have to say the obvious, even though you didn't ask this question, obviously Barrios, just pound for pound, is the physically bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Fortuna was known for his power since Friday Night Fights. He has highlight reels of just, devastating punches. He was Friday Night Fights, or one of the best things about it for a long time, for a couple years. And that power
starts my
was,
man Yandel Evans on Friday Night Fights.
Yes, the Yandel Evans. Yeah, exactly. So, I would have to say Fortuna.
All right. Well, there you go, man. So listen, let's get to the other half. Like, should Tank be having his handlers line him up with a Mikey fight? Do you think at this point Mikey is being overly critical, too critical, sticking his nose in his business, too opinionated? What do you think?
No, I don't think he's being... Honestly, I want to see that fight. So I don't think he's being hard enough. Like, yes, he's being hard on the fight because it's not a 50-50. Okay, so yes. But I want to see him say more. Like, this is a real fight between Tank and Mikey. A guy who's had the narrative that he's too big for the divisions that he fights in, right? Versus the guy who people say is too small for the division that he currently fights in. Both guys, incredible fighters with incredible talent, pound for pound. But in their respective divisions, they're looked at a little different. Oftentimes, people forget that Tank is at 130. People automatically throw him in that lightweight conversation because of Ryan and, Teofimo and everything. But the truth is he holds a title at 130, okay? And people already give him shit. My brother said it this morning. Like, you're talking about a guy who barely made 135 before, like had trouble making, like he's too big. First of all, a guy like Mario Barrios is very big as well. He's going to be much bigger than the division that he currently resides in. But that narrative of a Tank versus Mikey, with everything that goes into what people say about, this is a pound for pound type of fight. Who is better? We could decide that. And the black versus Mexican, that plays well. That's a pay-per-view written all over it that I think could do 500,000 buys in excess.
Yeah, man. Let's try and play some of this audio here. I don't know the exact timestamp, but we're gonna find it.
All right, awesome. So, real quick, if you don't mind, I just want to hit you with a really Tank versus.
So this is a video done by Fight Hype, and it is with Mikey Garcia. This is the audio that you hear. It's a little rough because they are outside, but
Mario, what are your thoughts of that?
That's
moving up to 140.
Tough fight for Tank. Not an easy fight for Tank. He's very strong.
Let's stop there. Tough fight for Tank. Not an easy fight for Tank. He's very strong. Do you agree with all that?
100%.
Wow. I don't know. I don't think it's a tough fight for
and
Tank.
He's strong.
I don't think it's a tough fight for Tank. I don't know. Is it? Did I say it was when it first was announced? Am I flip-flopping because I want to believe that Mikey is like hating so that we could get that fight? Like, am I digging too much into Mikey's words? Like, is it a tough fight? Is Barrios? Look, Gamboa gave Tank some sort of problems, but Barrios really does get hit, man. He really does get hit, Gamboa has more pedigree. He's harder to hit. I don't know.
Here's the thing. I think that knowing you and doing the show as long as we've been doing it, I can take a guess because I know the way you've talked about other fights like this, right? You were beating down you weren't beating down, but you definitely had talked about making a Crawford versus Teixeira fight back when Teixeira had the belt.
Yes.
In your mind, that represented a titleist in a lower division fighting another guy in a higher division. And it was that weight discrepancy that made the fight interesting for you, because pound for pound, you would never put a guy like Crawford or a guy like Teixeira in Crawford's level, right? Pound for pound speaking. Teixeira's done nothing to suggest that he's of the elite class that Crawford's at. So then now let's take that and let's bring it down to scale. A guy like Tank, is he a pound for pound great like a Crawford? Can he be in that top 10 pound for pound and thought about like that? If he can't, then he is tested every time he moves up in weight. And the higher the fighter ranked, the tougher it is. And the fact that Barrios is at that, top of the division, and probably in the same place that you would have had Patrick Teixeira ranked at the time, that to me suggests that this is a tough fight for Tank. Again, based on ability, but also based on the discrepancy in size. If Teixeira Crawford was a good test for Crawford, then I can't see how Barrios is not a good test for Tank.
But he's not naturally big like Barrios. Barrios is a big dude. Strong. That's a tough fight for Tank, but I think it's a great matchup for the fans.
Really?
And it's also a great opportunity for Barrios, because even though I know he's a very good fighter, he hasn't had the opportunity to really showcase that, or to really state a claim like that.
Do you think?
That's a good point.
I was just gonna say that, and it sounds even stupid to ask you. Like, of course, if Barrio wins, it's a life-changing career. Do you think that there's too much risk and not enough reward for Tank here? Like, yes, it's on pay-per-view, but is it gonna get enough attention? Like, look, you said it. Your Twitter friends are like not happy about it, right? Like, they're talking shit, right? So like, is the risk worth the reward? Like, could he get upset here and then he was even gonna give him credit? Like, I don't know. Is it a dangerous fight in that manner?
I honestly feel like it is too much risk for the reward. Now, I want to be very clear here. It's not to say that I think that I think Mario is on that world beater level yet. Like, I don't see him in the pound for pound or anything like that. What I'm saying is that Mario's at the beginning of his career. Like, this isn't Leo Santa Cruz that's fought with Abner Mares at the Staples Center. This isn't a guy who's had, he honestly at this point is a prospect that got the royal treatment to a degree, right? That's really what he is. He's still making his bones. If Tank beats Mario, that doesn't do as much for him as Haney beating Linares, right? And that's in his own division. Okay, so you make that point, coupled with the idea that if Tank loses this fight, what do they say about him? It's not like Lomachenko, beats Teofimo and then you could say, well, that was Lomachenko. It's not like, Mayweather beats Canelo and you could say, well, he fought Mayweather.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he loses this fight,
exactly,
he was supposed to win. So
exactly.
It's...
And so what does the win do for him versus what does the loss do for him? So when you look at it like that and you try to quantify it, you realize that the risk and the reward don't add up. And that's why I give Tank so much credit, because what he gets from this is not a whole lot in the eyes of fans that aren't going to give him the credit, but he would deserve it, and he's going through this test no matter what. Not against a hurt fighter, not against an old fighter, not against a beaten fighter, not against a former, adversary type of thing, but against a young, hungry fighter with nothing to lose, really. Scary.
All right, we got our first guest. Good morning, Rajan Chance. How are you? Man, just a pleasure to have you on the show, man. Thank you for waking up early and rocking out with the Breakfast Club of Boxing, the Boxing Voice. So, man, how are you, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. Can't complain. Career about to take off in a few. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Well, jump into that, man. Why do you feel your career is about to take off? As far as I know, you're not signed to no major promoter as of yet, no major advisor as of yet. Has something changed?
PBC. That's what changed.
Oh, you signed with PBC now?
About to happen.
Oh, it's about to happen. That's amazing. Shout out to you,
awesome.
man. I'm assuming Chris Colbert hooked you up in the sense that put you in front of the right people.
Yeah, that helped, and Chris Colbert looking out, and not only that, the skills show as well. You know what I mean? As the media kept going, you know, media is everything. So, you know, if people gonna keep looking, if you're gonna keep blowing up, that's how that works. So that's just it.
Beautiful, man. I mean, look, obviously everyone is different, but I know you came up with Vito Milelecki. I mean, how are you gonna make sure, you know, because like you said, you about to blow up, but then here comes a dude that you know, he trying to upset your whatever dreams you got, he got dreams too, and that's what happened to Vito. We thought Vito was gonna go a little further before he took that first loss. So how do you ensure that doesn't happen to you?
The way you make sure that doesn't happen to you, number one, you got to take the right fights at the right time. You know what I mean? Number two, you got to have a team behind you that ain't just about stardom. Not saying that Vito Milelecki is. Vito, that's my little bro. I know for a fact his pops got him. I know that. But I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I got to remember, Vito's still a young kid. I'm 20.
18?
You know what I mean? Yeah, Vito's 18. Well, he fought a seasoned veteran, you know what I mean? That was hungry. So, not for nothing though. Like, although he lost, he still showed a lot of dog. There's not a lot of 18-year-olds that can get hit by a grown man and still want to fight.
Well said.
Blood and everything. So, 100% hats off to little Vito, and his comeback will be strong.
Rajon,
let me just ask one more on the same topic. Did you happen to know Vito's opponent? Because I seen Boxing Rel in the corner, and I'm like, damn.
Hey, what's messing with? He looked at mad familiar. It just didn't click on until I'm like, oh, that's Rel. I got that TRF. I'm like, oh, wait. I know. I forgot who that is.
I'm like, wait a minute. How the hell that happened? How this dude? I didn't even know he was trained by Rel, but good performance, man. But go ahead, Mario.
Yeah.
Hey, Rajon, it's Mario here. Thank you for joining us, man. So real quick, I want to ask you, and I was going to ask you this no matter what, but we'll go with PBC now. What was that discussion like? Like, what sold you on making a commitment? And obviously it hasn't happened yet, but on the idea of making a commitment, was it how many fights they could get you? Was it the audience? Was it a combination of it all? What was it that intrigued you about aligning yourself with them specifically?
Oh, good question. Now, the thing with PBC is, when you with PBC, the thing that you got to have behind you is people that's going to have your back. You know what I mean? PBC is a great business. So with that being said, if you have the right people behind you and you got the right promoter, which is, you know what I mean, PBC and Al Heyman, if you have all that behind you and you're not really like chase clouding, you taking your time, you picking the right fights, you know what I mean, as you keep building. Now, PBC is great at doing that, you know what I mean? You just gotta have the right people that back you up. PBC gonna give you what you want. You know what I mean? That's just how that works. You just gotta be smart with it.
There's a lot of young guys. We talked about Vito, Ryan. This class of fighters your age, between 18 and 21, the Xander Zayases of the world. There's a lot of these guys coming up that people are very excited about. You know what I'm saying? What do you? Because I've seen you, fight on YouTube and stuff like that. You're very skilled, athletic. I mean, you have a lot of abilities. But what separates you, or what do you hope to have fans see separate you? Like Ryan has his social media, he does his thing, right? You have Troy Isley, and he's this decorated amateur, Olympian, whatever. What is it that you hope that fans see that separates you from this young class of guys?
All right, so you know how everybody say, like, the goal is to be a world champion.
Of course.
Okay? That's the goal. Forget just being a world champion. You want to be world champion. You want belt after belt after belt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But even as an amateur boxing on the USA site, I always was a people's champion. You know what I mean? Always. When I fought Duke Reagan, when I fought Mark Castro, when I fought all of them, always was the people's champion. It never failed. It's like, oh, easy. I'm an exciting fighter. I'm a bright kid. I like to smile. I like to do this. I like to do that. Don't get me wrong. I do got a little in me, but at the end of the day, that's the only thing that separates. I'm not no cocky. I ain't no booster. I talk, Don't get me wrong. But I talk respectfully. I ain't no cocky. I ain't none of that. But with Ryan Garcia, respect to him, he's definitely somebody to watch. He's like a badass, and then he smiles behind doors. You know what I mean? Respect to that.
You give me that vibe too, by the way. You give me, you got that smile, you got that $1 million smile, but you're nasty with it. You, like, I see when you smell blood, you're not afraid to you know what I mean, make people pay for that. So, you kind of give me that vibe too.
Right.
So, two things, Rajan. First, if you still with Danny, yes or no?
Be honest with you, they were always friendly to me, but I never signed.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Never did.
Okay.
They basically like had me on the, like, how can I explain it?
They helped you get some fights. It's all
Yeah.
good. I was just trying to figure out who can you call to make sure they put your picture on BoxRec, champ. Come on, man. We 4-0. We need to have, like you said, you got to smile. They only ain't got your picture up there, man. They got to change that real quick.
You right.
Number two, please explain to the people, because how many amateur fights did you have?
I think I'm 154.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I want the people to understand that they're talking to someone that's been in the amateur system for a long time, has a lot of experience, and I want you to explain your story as to why you decided not to just go ahead and jump and sign with someone. You took your time, you did it on your own, and I hope you don't take offense by me saying you did it the Devin Haney way, because you got a fight here in America, then you went to Mexico, you built some fights, and now you getting the attention that you I guess we're looking for, but you didn't sign out the gate. You did it your way, and I just want you to let the people know why a young man that early, did that, because those decisions help other fighters make their decisions.
How I look at that situation, I put you in a position for a reason. You know what I mean? I would have kept going with PBC fights. You already know, due to COVID, and there's nothing that you can do about that. I mean, my first fight was a PBC fight. It would have kept going, but COVID I hit. It ain't about the young kids no more. It's about them seasoned fighters who got to fight now too. You know what I mean? It's already, but it's about them signed fighters already. I wasn't signed yet. It could have happened if it wasn't for no COVID. So then Mexico came along, who didn't care about COVID. Just a bunch of Mexicans that want to fight.
Yeah.
And I had to respect the Mexico. You know what I mean? They didn't come to play. They come to fight. But regardless of what, you're in a position for a reason. And even with those Mexico fights, that's what you got social media for. You know what I mean? He's in Mexico. Fans don't even be knowing that the Mexico trip is easy. They just see, Mexico. He's gonna fight a Mexican. Well, they get out the first round. So it's like, regardless of what, you're in a position for a reason to build yourself. And I'm not trying to say Devin Haney did the same thing. You know what I mean? He built himself. He did it the right way. That's how young fighters are supposed to move. You do it the right way. See, the young fighters that signed already, if they got a good backing, all right, that's cool. You know what I mean? That's like, all right, you got a good backing. You got people that's gonna look out for you, your best interest. Now you got some young fighters that's already signed, but already taking the big fights. That's stupid. You know what I mean? So it's like, you take your time. Everything ain't no rush thing. When you rush it, you get killed. When you calm and collective, you good.
Now, I know that your journey, is just starting, right? So it's hard to really place you in the division. So I'm going to ask two questions, really. One, what division do you think you're going to campaign at, for at least the, next few years? You know what? Answer that first, and then I'll ask you the second question.
At first, we was talking about 122, but
Word.
I done got a little big, so 126 looking real fun to me. So
your shoulders have filled out like big time. Shoulders are filling out big time. Arms, you can see it in your neck, like the back of your neck. You're getting bigger. I'm not gonna lie, right? Like I love these weight classes, right? I love your weight class. I guess the question is, you look at it, this has become the dog weight class, like real legit, super bantamweight. I mean, right now, Luis Nery is about to fight Brandon Figueroa, okay?
Mm-hmm.
2 undefeated dudes, and the winner is going to fight Stephen Fulton, who is undefeated, who beat Angelo Leo, who is also undefeated. It's like a mini tournament. So basically what I'm just trying to say is, like, there's no swimming here. Like, you're going to jump in with the sharks.
Yeah.
That's what this division is, correct?
That's a fact. I like what you call it too. I like Stewart. I like Cool Boy stuff.
I do, yeah. Me too.
I like him. I sparred him before too.
How did that go?
It was a great sparring match. Nobody gonna watch me up, so nobody gonna watch me up. But it was a great sparring match though.
I would love to watch that.
Hey, Rod, so are you, I guess, a little frustrated? It is the 4th month of the year. The first quarter is done. Last year, even during COVID, you was very active. You got 4 fights. There's not a lot of fighters that can say they got 4 fights in a year, let alone 4 fights during COVID. But
during the pandemic, yeah.
But what's going on with this year? Like, nothing in the first quarter. When could we see you back? And how long are you willing to wait before you go back to Mexico to stay busy?
To be honest with you, when it comes to frustrations, I wasn't frustrated at all. You know what I mean? No rush. I knew I was gonna fight this year, so it was like this next month I'm fighting May PBC card. I don't trip. You just gotta be patient. Always wait your time. That's what I like about PBC. They tell you be patient. You wait your time. When you don't waste your time and you just want to rush, that's what gets you hurt. When you wait and you patient, especially a young fighter like me, I'm only 20. So it's like, what am I rushing for? I'm going to be a world champion soon. Just got to be patient.
A lot of cards were announced.
So you saying you on the Luis Nery card then, huh? That's May 15th.
Facts.
That's May 15th.
That's what it's looking like. If it's not May 15th, it's May 29th. One of the two.
Oh, yeah. The May 29th is the Obali and Donaire. That's another great, man. God, dude. You're in the... Listen, you have found yourself in the perfect place at the perfect time. PBC, Showtime, Rajon Chance, and
Rajon
my bad. Rajon, it's just the perfect fit. It's the perfect fit.
Yeah, but we ain't rushing. We ain't rushing. Them dudes is champs. We want to take our time, but I want to give a my audience a little story about you, because I want to say, I hope it's like 3 years now, but I don't think it's been that long, but it could be. But either 3 or 2 years ago, you and I had a debate in the gym about Jaron Boots Ennis. And you was like, yo, my dude is coming. He gonna be a world champ. And I'm like, I think I was in the ring shadow by. I'm like, a world champ versus who? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, it was like, yo, how he gonna get a shot at that time? But fast forward, like I said, maybe 2 years later, the world is calling him top 3 off of one fight. He just beat the hell out of Sergey Lipinets, and they saying he top 3. What did you think?
Benson Crawford.
What did you think of his performance? And yeah, man, tell us about your relationship with Jaron Ennis. And I think you might have even sparred him, right?
Yeah, I did spar him. I ain't even gonna hold you. He was working with me though. He ain't try to kill me.
No, of course, man. He's bigger than you. He got to work with you. That's what's up, man. You still get to learn though. That's huge, man.
Yeah, absolutely. But with Jaron, when it comes to Jaron, he's like, how can I describe him? He's like not. You see how you got other boxing celebrities that act like they too big for you? Well, they don't act like that towards me. But Jaron Ennis is really like a good dude outside the ring, and his performance, I'm not gonna even sit here and lie to you. With Lipinets, I seen so much more in that man. Like, he's like, y'all ain't see nothing yet. That boy different. He different. I think when y'all really start to see how his skills is and who he really is in that ring, y'all gonna be real impressed. I think he's gonna do that, you know what I mean, against the big fighters, you know what I mean? Like Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, because when you fight like the experienced dudes, like the world champions, it brings another level out of you. Like, that's what I noticed when I sparred with Cool Boy Steph. He brought another level out of me. You know what I mean? I end up seeing more, because it's like, I can't get caught slipping with this.
You
dude,
like you
know?
rise to the challenge,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's what real champions do, bro. Like Tom Brady, LeBron James, like at the highest level, these guys show up when they have to show up.
Yeah. So like I could spar. I don't even like calling fighters bums, but I could spar a person that not on my level, and I could just be working on stuff. You know what I mean, get top, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Pots tell me to work on this, work on that. But when it comes to like that work, like the world champions, it's like a whole nother different person jumping inside of me. So that's just how that go. But Boots, man, just watch that kid, man. He different. He definitely different.
So
Yo, Ness, he from Philly?
Nah, Rajan is from New Jersey.
Rajan's from
Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? It's orange.
Yo, it's so funny,
East
man.
Orange.
East Orange, yeah.
I've been doing this so long, like New Jersey's getting on the fucking map, man.
That, bro.
It's crazy, bro. Like, yo, I swear to you, man, 5-10 years ago, all we had was Glenn Tapia. Like, who?
But you saw the wave,
Arturo
though, 5 years
Gotti.
ago.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really got New Jersey fighters like that. Like, yo, y'all coming through thick. But I want them to know, you know, or actually, I want you to tell us, like, how is it easy to stay focused? Because, like, you not a dude, let's say, from North Carolina that goes to the gym and there's no champs there. Like, I mean, you're a very blessed individual, right? Not everybody can go to the gym and spar Chris Colbert or spar Shakur Stevens or Jerron Boots Ennis or Shadeja Green, or the list goes on and on. Like, you are in gyms where you get to, you know, soak in knowledge. So, like, is it easy to stay focused because you see these guys that are superstars or potential superstars and you don't want to slip up? Or do you think it's harder to get off track because, you know, I don't know. You tell us.
Good question.
All right, so the way I look at it, like my father always told me, well, number one, my father be, you know what I mean, if he see work, if he see something, he want to see where I'm at. That's when he get like the big fighters, you know what I mean? So when it comes to like me staying focused, I can't say that the other people make me stay focused. Not for nothing. That's nonsense. Because if you have somebody around you and people around you to make you stay focused, that means you need people for you to like to work hard. That's stupid. If you got self-motivation and number one, look, boxing comes with the bag. So you ain't gonna mess up the bag by just saying, oh, people gotta be around me to get my bag. You gotta have that self-motivation for yourself. You know what I mean? So if you have self-motivation for yourself and you want to chase your own bag, you gotta have your self-motivation. Forget the people. You gotta motivate yourself before you become anybody. You gotta believe in yourself before you get anywhere. That's just how that go.
Yo, I'm curious. You said about the bag. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Francis. Go ahead. I'll wait.
What's going on? Thank you. I appreciate it. I just wanted to ask you, your pops name is Raj?
Yeah. How you know?
Yo, that's my man's in there. I already know. I'm sitting there like, you probably don't remember me, man, but I met you a long time ago. Continue, Mario. We'll talk about it in a minute.
We got some.
Yeah, that's right. You got family in these stars.
Yeah, my brother-in-law
okay.
is like your dad, like partner. We was chilling with your dad when the Pacquiao fought Keith Thurman in the Dave and Buster's, man, in Jersey.
That's crazy.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, man. We talk about
John's
that.
like, whoa.
I've been here, buddy, from long. You got little brothers coming up to know?
Yeah. His brother, didn't your brother just win the Nationals?
Yo, I met you in the yo, bro. You don't remember me in the gas station in Jersey? Anyways, we'll talk about another time. Continue.
I got
Yo,
you.
he said you don't remember me. You don't remember meeting me
Yeah.
that one random day at a gas station.
You can never
Yeah, but
forget.
Packy Thurman, I would
Speak
think
about
that sticks
yourself,
out.
but I'm different. You can never forget me when you mean, but continue.
He already forgot. He already forgot you.
the Canadian Jamaican. It's not a lot of them out there. No, listen, I wanted to ask you your opinion, right? 20 years old, you're the new wave, right? In 10 years, you're going to be, you part of that dynamic of the sport, that makes up the sport. So you look at Triller and what they've done right off the bat, right? With the Jake Paul, and they ended up getting the Teofimo fight and a purse bid. we had debates on this show about Triller, right? For us, it's like we like the fact that there's another entity out there that's, you know, offering fighters the chance to fight.
I gotta protect my man, Mario. He ain't signed yet. I don't want him answering nothing that could jeopardize his. You know what I mean?
No. More along the lines, I just want to know how you vibe with the Triller.
They doing good over there, man. Respect the Triller.
Yeah, he can speak. I'm gonna say I ain't gonna.
I'm saying until you get your, until you solidify it, I don't think you should be, giving opinions on other entities. Yeah, why burn the bridge?
I get that. Bridges. I'm gonna say I was gonna say
you the man,
Oh,
champ.
you gonna say
You the
disrespectful?
man.
Okay, go ahead.
Like, look, we got a lot of people that talk about Triller. It's nonsense. It's bad. It's what they call it? It's a disgrace or
to the sport,
something to boxing. How I look at it is everybody wants to get money, right?
For sure.
Nowadays, with Teofimo Lopez, what did he get out of Top Rank for? He wasn't getting paid enough, or he felt like it wasn't going his way, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So what I'm saying is, like, he's with Triller now. They giving him big money, big this.
They gave him $4 million. They gave that fight $4 million more than
you gotta respect that, because at the end of the day, what can you say? What you gonna knock him because they're getting fighters money? You can't knock Jake Paul because for being a YouTuber. Okay, do something about it. What you gonna say? He's getting his money, right? What you gonna say? You can't say nothing about it. You can't say, oh, he's just a disgrace to boxing. Okay, well, he did the Floyd Mayweather act. He talked, money. So what you gonna say? Floyd ain't great? Because you can't say that. Jake Paul, I ain't trying to say Jake Paul is a hell of a fighter. No, I'm not trying to say that. But when it comes to like Triller and all that stuff, I respect it because they're making their money and they put money not only just in boxing, but they also put money in black people pockets. They put money in, you know what I mean?
Well
you got
said.
Spanish people pockets, white people pockets, and all this stuff. All that you can't knock that. So Triller, respect, bro. Nothing.
You're right.
Nothing, I ain't got nothing to say
Great
about
answer. Great answer.
Rajan, let me get your thoughts on this Mario Barrios versus Tank Davis pay-per-view. Mikey Garcia is saying that this is a very tough fight for Tank. He called it a 50-50. You think Mikey tripping, or is this a tough fight for Tank?
It's a tough fight for Tank.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to... You got to remember, do weight mean anything? No. In my opinion, I feel as though, because I spar nothing but big guys. You know what I mean? So it's all about skill. Skill pay bills. That's one. Two, Mario Barrios has skill. He can box. If he feel like you hurt, he going to come forward. If you feel, you know what I mean? Mario Barrios ain't no pushover. And his trainer, that's why I really look at his trainer. When he train with Andre Ward and them people. If you think his trainer going to let him get hurt, and if you think his trainer not already on sharp, Mario Barrios probably training as we speak. You know what I mean?
Word.
So with Tank is a hell of a fighter. Tank he do little skill stuff where you be like, oh, he can do that. So it's gonna bring another level out of Tank, because you can't just go in there thinking that you're gonna bomb Mario, and Mario can't go in there thinking that he's just gonna walk down Tank because he's small. So yes, it's a 50-50 fight in my opinion.
Wow. Good breakdown. What about man? How do you feel about do you think we'll get it for one? And I don't know, do you want to pick a winner in the future for Colbert versus Shakur?
I knew that was coming. Here's how that fight going to go. It's basically, I grew up with Shakur. That's my big brother. Chris Colbert, that's my big brother. So how I look at that fight, may the best man win. Can I pick a winner? No, because I don't know what Chris going to come with, and I don't know what Shakur going to come with. I never seen Shakur with someone like Chris who don't want to lose, and I never seen Chris with somebody like Shakur who's just dedicated and he ain't backing down to nobody. So it's like, may the best man win. I ain't got nothing to say.
You sparred both though, right?
Yeah.
Who got more pop?
Pop.
With Chris, me and Chris, we both fast as hell. So I'm gonna have to say, when it comes to like power wise, they will be pretty even, because you gotta remember they both still growing. Shakur body shots is woo. You know what I mean? But Chris Colbert, his speed come with power. So I'm gonna have to say they both growing, so I can't even judge that. You know what I mean? Because Shakur's still going to You got to remember, he's still growing to that man thing. He only 23.
Yeah.
Who better defensively?
Shakur.
I was just going to say, would that be a problem in the fight? Like, Shakur don't show off. Chris shows off. He'll put his hands down. He'll showboat. And those things sometimes can lead to, defensive, offensive openings, because now you purposely leaving yourself open to cause offense, but somebody could catch you where you don't see Shakur do none of that. Shakur keep that guard up. He ain't playing no type of games in the ring.
Absolutely, but you gotta think about it. Look, when you're an elite fighter, you're an elite fighter. When you know it's another elite fighter, you gonna know, like, I can't slip with this kid. The people who Chris Colbert for, he dominated because it's like, oh, you ain't got nothing on me. That's little stuff that, fighters do. If you ain't got nothing on them, we gonna clown you and then we gonna stop you. I mean, Shakur don't play with his food, but that's just an elite fighter, period. So, like, Chris Colbert knows not to play with Shakur. Shakur Stevenson knows not to play with Chris Colbert. So it's like, it ain't gonna be no showboating if that fight was to come. They gonna be locked in, and they gonna want to know who the better man that night. That's all.
Tough question. Who got the better resume, Colbert or Shakur?
I'm gonna have to give it to. As of right now in the 130 division, I'm gonna have to give it to B-Hub. In the 126 division, I'm gonna have to give it to Shakur Stevenson. The only reason why I'm giving it to Chris Colbert is because he's a WBA intern world champion. You know what I mean? Shakur Stevenson, I respect my brother because he's calling out and he wants to fight the world champion. And he could. He's number 4 in, like, that little division. You know what I mean? So it's like, he called out Jamal Herring. He moved up. Oscar Valdez trying to find another opponent. You know what I mean? It's not like he ain't calling out these fighters.
No, you're right.
And the only reason why Chris Colbert and Shakur Stevenson fight ain't happening is because Colbert is PBC and Stevenson is top rank.
I also think it gets bigger as the time goes,
That's going to be like a little Svensson, a little Terrence.
Hell yeah.
Can I jump in here real quick before we run out of time?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, please, before I run out of time. Hold on 1 second, real quick. Bullet, bop, big up yourself. What it there, yada there, broad, big up your damn self. You done another thing go. Yeah, Roger, I wanted to ask you real quick, man. These are my world famous questions, and I just gotta bring you through the gauntlet real quick. You know what I mean? When you training, you know what I'm saying, or do your conditioning work in the gym, what type of music you listening to?
It depends. Like, if I want to kill you, I'm going to listen to Youngboy or some Vaughn or some Gwanda. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to be violent. But if I'm like in one of those, you know what I mean, boxing, shadow boxing and all that, listen to like little James Brown. Sometimes I listen to even, you know what I mean, a little reggae. You know what I mean? Stay groovy. You got to mix it up, though. You can't just be violent. You got to mix it up. In the ring, you got to mix it up.
Funny story. When I was in the gym with Rajan, this how you know I'm old, yo. It's sad just realizing this. I'm old, right? So we in the gym, me and Doomy walk in the gym. Rajan already damn near finished with his workout. He like, yo, can y'all record me right quick? I want to do a tribute for Pop Smoke. And he's playing a song in the background and doing a dance. And that's when I went and searched who Pop Smoke. I never heard of my man till Rajan.
Yo, you embarrassing. You looked up Pop Smoke right then and there.
Right then and I'm saying not right then and there, but like,
I was acting like I knew, but I was guilty.
You don't know either.
My man was doing a dance.
These the old dudes. They don't know nothing.
Yo, he was doing a dance, and I'm like, I'm shadow boxing. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's not that I think, Pop Smoke, everybody should know him. I'm just, y'all hip hop fans enough. Like, I thought y'all would have known Pop Smoke. That's crazy.
I definitely knew him after though. You know,
after Rajan put me on, I knew. I'm shadow boxing, watching Do Me record. I'm like, who the fuck is this? But I'm like bobbing. So then I got it on my Apple Music, man.
We play that all the time too.
To be fair though, Pop
He's
Smoke.
fire.
To be fair though, Pop Smoke was short-lived.
Yeah.
His light was so bright that it dimmed really quick. And rest in peace, Pop Smoke. But Pop Smoke was like quick on the scene. Right as he got to his precipice, he was gone from us, like a lot of young guys. But
I like to say he was still ascending to his precipice.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was ascending, but that Ness, you ain't got a trip because I didn't really know who Pops. I used to hear him through the the ether, but I wasn't really paying
These
attention
the old
to Pop
guys
Smoke.
these are the old guys on the panel. Let the young boy talk. Back to my question. Sorry, I didn't have to do you like that, Troy. Yo, Rajon, next question I want to ask you. What would be your pre-fight, like that song you listen to before you leave the locker room, before your ring walk?
What am I gonna give it to? I will like listen to like them little James Brown songs. I don't like to be unless like I'm real like violent that night.
Yeah.
I like to be in like a good spirit first.
Okay.
So it'll be like little.
That's what's up.
You gotta like groove, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just like
Everybody's head start bumping.
Yeah, I'm an exciting fighter. Now, if I gotta get you out of there, you know what I mean? I'm gonna build my way up to that killer thing in the ring.
And then okay, the next question I want to ask you is, what would be your pre-fight meal, and what would be your post-fight guilty pleasure? Like I got to have it when I get out the ring.
All right. Pre-fight meal, I love pasta and salmon. You know what I mean? That's perfect. Now, after the fight, give me everything. Give me everything.
Yo, but I've seen you you don't really ever look like you gain weight, and like I'm sure like you always in the gym, so it's not really hard for you to eat what you want, right?
Oh yeah, you ain't seen me in a while. All right, so like.
Yeah, I mean, I moved to Florida, man. What the biggest thing I hate about leaving Jersey is leaving that gym. That gym is starting to become so fucking talent rich, man. I hate it. Every time I see y'all post, I'm like, fuck, he was there. Fuck, he was there. Yo, it's just like, yo, that gym is blowing up. It's so crazy, man.
Absolutely.
Crazy. Even Khalil Cole, man, we just had him on the show. I can't believe even he training there now, man. If Doomy was only a real TBV soldier, he'd be in there every day with the camera blowing dudes up, man.
I need to get in shape. Just gotta take that drive.
Bro, y'all got like a Robert Garcia gym out there, man.
My last one is what if you were a superhero, what would be your superhero power? And before you say that, I just want to say shout out to your pops, man. He the truth, man. You gotta get him on the show. You gotta get pops to come sit on the top. They don't really know, man. That real boxing head, real dude. I got hands, man. 'Cause I heard
he used to train Doomy, man. What you mean they don't really know?
Story heard, bro. Your
Yeah. Rajon is my
days, like
we
days.
know.
Yo, you started for days, like yo, whoa. But
He's a legend for real.
His pops don't play, man. His pops is very like. You know what I'm saying? Raj plays zero games, man. Zero games.
Yeah, what would be your superhero power if you're a superhero?
So many powers to pick from.
You want to know who my favorite superhero is? And who my
I would like that, yeah.
All right, boom. Batman. My favorite villain, Joker. I'm going to tell you why. Batman finds a way to beat you. He beat the person who was supposed to be indestructible. Everybody, that just to show you, that's just with life. Everybody think they indestructible or they the shit. Everybody got a weakness.
Yo, I love that answer. Oh man, that is you. Yeah. Yo, you nailed that out the park.
You know, by picking Batman, but when you break it down like that, yeah, that makes sense,
right? Because
he finds a way.
Yeah, but it don't matter. Just because Batman knows everyone's weakness, don't mean he can implement it. Like he's still.
But that's the first step, though.
He's still regular.
Even if, like, when he was in the Justice League or whoever, the only person that can beat Joker is Batman. Simple. Superman can't do it. Joker gonna outsmart Superman.
He'll never outsmart Superman.
He could.
Yo,
Nah, listen.
Superman
You know
came
what
with some
Batman
kryptonite
got?
over.
You know what Batman got on other superheroes is that he's not afraid to go dark. Like Superman won't kill except for that one comic book where he killed somebody. But like, and obviously they made the new movie too where he killed somebody. You know what I'm saying? Well, who he killed? He killed the
Doomsday.
Nah. The other dude. It was the three of them.
Lex. It was Zod.
Zod. He killed Zod. Remember, comic book world was mad. He snapped Zod. They like
out.
Superman ain't supposed to kill. Fuck that. I need me a dark Superman. He gotta do what he gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But that's what Batman has on superheroes. That like he'll cross that line on your ass in a heartbeat.
Of course. Why
know?
Superman ain't be Batman yet though?
Exactly.
I mean, because he again, look, you seen the Justice League one, right? He Batman ain't want no party. Like, yo, chill. Like, yo, he like, yo, chill. Keep your eyes to yourself.
Because he was trying to get him back to normal.
Yeah, because he needed his help. Because he couldn't do it without Superman.
Yeah, because he was thinking 10 steps ahead of everybody else. It was like he beat Superman and then he used Superman in his own weapon.
He could not do it without Superman. He had to bring back Superman because he couldn't do it without Superman, dog.
You can't be, of course, he can't do it without nobody. He needed the Justice League. It wasn't just motherfucking Darkseid he was fighting. He was fighting the motherfucking flying things too. So it's like,
yo,
Batman can't do that.
Half the Wizard of Oz cast.
That's the best Superman they ever casted, though, for real. That's my man's, and I really like him. We got some questions though from the people. Let me see what we got.
I got from Big Cat. Oh, go ahead.
You got it pulled up?
I got it. Yeah, but I only see one from the thing.
I got a bunch. Big Casual's up first.
I got Big Casual ass. What's up, champ? I know your career haven't kicked off just yet, but there's nothing wrong with making your dreams come true. Are there any current boxers near your weight class that you can see yourself fighting in a huge dream fight?
Oh yeah, Ray Savage.
Okay. Wow.
Ray Savage.
You've been thinking about that, huh?
Yeah, that was you popped off with that one.
How many fights he got now?
To see us fight since the amateurs.
He's
so
8-0.
Yeah, but
he's from Camden, right?
Yeah. He trained with Boxing Rel. He trained with Boxing Rel.
You gotta be.
Oh, that's a rivalry.
You gotta. We've been supposed to fight since the amateurs. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And how I'm thinking about that fighter is like, we both going like build. He gonna get up there. I'm gonna get up there. We ain't gonna fight now. That's stupid. We gonna fight when everybody know. Yo, Easy and Ray supposed to fight. The same thing like Shakur and Chris is.
Yeah.
They supposed to fight since the amateurs. Now they both climbing up in the pros. They gotta see each other soon. Me and Ray climbing up in the pros. We gotta see each other soon. Everybody that was an amateur in our weight class, we gotta see Duke Reagan. I'm gonna have to fight him soon. Even though he was top ranked, it's bound for me to call him out soon. So
I thought he looked really good in the Aaron Perez fight. It was just a really tough fight. Like, oh man, that was a really tough fight.
Ray?
Yeah, with Ray and Aaron Perez.
Yeah, but
that was on the Chocolatito undercard.
Yeah, Ray definitely could have. In my opinion, I think that Ray either won that fight or it could have been a draw.
Yeah.
Did it? But, you know what I mean? Everybody has off nights. It's about how you going to make the off night. Are you going to overcome it? Or are you just going to say, damn, it's an off night tonight? I just feel as though Ray could have, like, you know what I mean? Just walked him down a little bit more. But other than that, he's still young.
Oh, he's special. You could see he's got talent.
Right. Let me jump in here, man. We got two more, and I got another interview scheduled that I'm already late for. Shout out to Jeremiah Milton. We got Steve in the UK that says, hey, champ, thanks for coming on the show. With your attitude to the sport, I'm sure you'll go far. But if boxing doesn't work out for you, you definitely have a career in politics. You've navigated Ness's questions about Shakur and Colbert like a seasoned politician. Good luck with your career, champ. And thanks again for coming on the show, Steve in the UK. So no question, just showing you some love. And we got another one from the UK, Carlito, who says, what's good, Rajan? Great interview. You seem like a cool guy. Let me get your thoughts on AJ versus Fury. Who you got and why?
I got I got AJ Tyson Fury. I got no, not AJ. I got Tyson Fury because number one, let me tell you something about that Tyson Fury. He's just, I have never seen besides Big Baby, because Big Baby is definitely fast as hell for a big boy. But besides that, Tyson Fury.
By Big Baby, you mean Jared Anderson?
Yes. Yes. Because personally, when it comes to that Wilder fight, the first time, Fury was just getting back. Now you see how Fury looked when he was in shape, in the gym,
focused.
Wilder couldn't even do nothing with him. Now with AJ, I know he trains hard, but he ain't got the agility like Fury. He ain't got the movement. He just don't got it. But I like AJ though. But Fury just a different type of fighter, bro. He a dog too. That's what everybody seem to forget. He ain't just no boxer. You see what he did? He brought the fight to Wilder. Everybody thought he was gonna back up. No sir. No sir. And I had him that fight.
So, Rajan, another one slipped in. Victor Banuelo says, Canelo versus Jamal Charlo. Who you got and why?
Canelo. Come on. That was a question.
Exactly.
Charlo still got a lot. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I ain't got nothing against Charlo. It's just Canelo just different, bro. You know what I mean? Who at this time, right? Triple G, everybody know that if you get hit by him, you're going to bed. We ain't talking about old Triple G. We talking about that Triple G. You know what I mean? Triple G hit Canelo with one of the hardest shots I've ever seen Triple G throw. Canelo looked at him and just shook his head. Charlo don't hit like that Triple G. Charlo can hit. He has power. But if you think that Canelo ain't going to walk that man down, you got another thing coming. So Canelo, all the way too.
Well, Rajan, man, I want to thank you obviously for coming on the show. Please give out your social media. I'm going to screen share it now for anybody who isn't following you can do so, but please let them know where they can follow you. And thank you once again for coming on the show.
All right, no doubt. And follow me at Rajon Chance. RAJONCHANCE.
All right, brother. Thank you for coming on. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Rajon Chance out of New Jersey. He next up.
Thanks,
Make
Rajon.
sure you tune
Next
in and follow him.
Yes,
We're
sir.
scheduled to have Jeremiah Milton on the show in a matter of segundos. We sent them the link. We're ready to make it happen. Once again, go ahead and follow my boy Rajon Chance, man. Look, this guy, he's got it. All these kids got it, man. It's a matter of them sticking in that gym and doing what they got to do on a daily basis. But look at him here with Keyshawn.
Can I add something to Ness, because obviously you know him a lot better than I do, but the one thing that I've always that I've known about him, like, okay, so I read books by like a Malcolm Gladwell or like other guys who talk about success and what successful people have in common, right? Champions, CEOs, just the successful people. And what they have in common is that they're surrounded by others that they can duplicate that success. They see it, right? And that was kind of like what you talked about with, Andy Ruiz and Canelo, right? But when you have a kid like Rajon who grew up with guys like Shakur, guys like Colbert, he surrounded himself with that kind of aura. That is a recipe for success. So when you talk about all these guys that have been coming up, and putting Jersey on the map, I don't think it's by accident. I don't think that it's, there's some grand design there where these guys are surrounding themselves with each other who are the best fighters, young fighters coming up, and they're having success and they're talented fighters. So, that's one thing I definitely can see is that this is like a Steve Jobs type of thing where it's like they're surrounded by other really talented people and they're making something of it.
Yo, the beauty is that his ring name is Picasso, man, because he gonna paint a picture, man. Like,
Love it.
yo, beautiful, man. This kid, you know, this is my gym right here,
Hey,
man. I
what weight
fucking
you fight
hate
at?
122. I hate that I left this gym behind, bro. This gym is crazy, man. Crazy. The talent that's going through this gym right now is bananas, man. Bananas. I can't even believe. Like, if someone would have told me, yo, in 36 months, this shit's gonna have a dozen world-class fighters come through here and want to train here on a regular, I'd have been like, get the fuck out of here.
Bro, and he's got like $1 million smile. Like, this kid, he's got the charm, you know, he's got the athletic ability, like, you know,
Yeah,
he's got a shot.
He got it, man.
Definitely.
Picasso.
Picasso. What up, Doomatron in the building?
Call you
Yeah,
Doomy.
Troy.
Call me Doomy, Sleepy.
Call him No Way Jose.
No.
Rajan right now. Rajan right now, man. I didn't even get to ask him, but I didn't see what
Super
how many-
chats, y'all, after you get done with
Hold
that.
up. Yeah, when you're done,
Yeah.
I want to say, go
Nah,
ahead.
just how many rounds was gonna be the next fight? Because I know that he was real active this year. Like,
Oh,
mentioned it.
man. Good question.
So
Fuck.
I wanted to see if he was going up, but
Hey,
I wish
get him
you
on the
would
next
ask
one.
You remember when I was talking to you guys about y'all watching the fight at like a bar or something like that, and I said I'd watch it at the Dave and Buster's? You remember that? And I was like, you were like,
I remember that.
Jersey? And I was like, it was with Rajan and my brother-in-law that I was watching that somewhere far outside of, because we were in East Orange. We had to drive about 30 minutes out. I can't even remember the town it was in right now, but that was the only one close by. There's only like 2 of them in Jersey, man. It was crazy.
That's so crazy, dude.
I know, down here
That
they
you
got
know,
mad
like,
even buses
small
out here.
world, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't realize it until the interview had started, right?
No.
Or did you know right away?
Nah, because they all kind of got like the
Oh,
Raj name, right?
shit.
Attached to it. This is the Rajan. So as I'm sitting there and I'm looking, I'm like he usually has his dreads out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hanging
yeah.
and what, but I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, that look like my man Raj. But I only met his son twice. I only chill Pops all the time. I only met his son twice. I'm like, oh, the last time I met him, we was in the gas station. We was passing, you know what I'm saying? We was talking, late night, you're gonna go get a Black and Mild or something from the gas station. And he was going home. He got something for Pops. He was going back to the crib. Yeah, but anyways, long story short, that's story time with Francis. Go ahead, Ness. Super chats?
Yeah, let's get to these supers.
Super chatties.
Well, he
let's
nice
see.
though, Mario.
I
World
got
champion.
you.
Look out for
Yeah?
him. Bro. Yeah, he nice.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Yo,
Like-
crazy.
Like,
Oh,
he's
shit.
not as nice
Oh,
as his
shit.
Pops. Pops was nice, but he nice.
How's his pops? Is he?
His father was in the martial arts, right, Doomy? Why Doomy
Oh,
acting like
okay.
he don't know his father all of a sudden? Fucking just sitting there quiet. Like he didn't get trained by his dad and shit.
Thank you, Woodbridge. There you go. My bad, Woodbridge. AJ, you got it, chap.
Yo, I only see
Appreciate you.
Sway Puma's super chat,
Yeah.
and it's actually a message for you. I don't see the rest of them at all. They disappeared.
All right, let me double check. But yeah, Sway Puma, I just emailed you back. Let me know if those are PNGs, buddy. Champion. Let me see. Was Sway Puma the only super
Champion.
chat?
Yeah,
Sway
he
Puma
said a
was
super
the
chat said
only-
check your email
He
next.
was the only super chat. Callers.
Oh.
Only one super chat. Damn.
Damn.
I can't even buy coffee with that $2, let alone give some to Mario. Yo, let's get out to these up. There goes Jeremiah.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yep, there he is.
Yeah, fellas, give him a second. He gonna jump
Let's
on
give it a
it.
second.
Take your time. No, you said there it is. We didn't see nothing.
Yeah, that's all.
Yo, I'm in the future. Y'all in the past, man. Remember that.
You like to feel that, wouldn't you?
Jeremiah, how you doing, champ?
Jeremiah.
Yo.
Can you turn the camera on just so that the public can see you?
Yeah, let me see, man. I ain't used Skype before. Where's the
It should be right on the screen if you're using the phone.
Oh, bet right there.
There you go.
Yeah. How about that?
Oh, it's perfect,
Perfect.
man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for getting up early. You over there on the West Coast, so you definitely are a trooper, man. We appreciate you rocking out with us. We actually had one of our very own, Israel Weber, in Tulsa, for your fight, and he actually got a chance to meet you, man. But we appreciate you. Great performance, first and foremost. And, Yeah, man, I guess walk us through it, man. What did you think of your performance?
Oh, yo, I mean, I appreciate it, man. Shout out to Israel, too, man. He bought me some pizza.
That's what's up. Yo, he always offers every fighter lunch.
Yeah.
He finally lived up to
yeah.
it. That's what's up. Yeah.
Yo, he's a real one for
Yeah.
that.
Me and the homie was eating some pizza, man. So it was cool. But
He's actually a really good rapper.
Yeah. Man, the fight, man. Walking through the fight, man. You know, like I say, it was my hometown, homecoming for me. Confidence was on a high. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to do something to make sure like my performance stand out. You know, I'm right there with FA, Jared Anderson, you know what I'm saying, Trey, another fighter from my hometown, like a heavyweight card, you know what I'm saying? Like I always said I wanted to, you know, see a heavyweight card like this, and I'm a part of it, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to stand out, man. It's my hometown. Like I wanted to make sure I left the impact. I think my performance, you know, it did that in its own way. You know what I'm saying? It became like my show in a sense. You know?
Did you use this performance and this fight as kind of like an audition? Because, you know, I know you're with Mike, but you're not with any big major promoter at the moment. Did you look at it like, man, I'm about to show these people what I got?
Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been telling people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been playing the backgrounds of some major fights, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, not having the chance to be on network, man, you know, I feel some type of way about that. Yeah, I'm ready to go out there and show, like, hey, you know, I'm not just some dude to look past and just, you know, be out here, you know, being slept on. So, yeah, it was definitely an audition. You know, the world was watching. So, wanted to make sure I left the impact.
Definitely. So, oh, go ahead, Mario.
So, you know, after the fight, it seemed like there was a big uptick in Jeremiah Milton, you know, related stuff, right? And then I saw that a few places were quoting, or not quoting, but referencing CBS, and they named you one of the fighters to watch. Like, basically what I'm trying to ask is, like, what do you account for the surge in popularity from this last fight? I mean, this last fight did wonders for your name value.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, I think, you know what I'm saying, looking back on, like, how the performance played out, man, it couldn't have played out, like any more, like, poetic, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, there's never been a time where I punched a guy and decided not to follow up. But, you know, it all happened so fast, man. And I'm telling you, like, the way, like, the way the knockout pretty much happened, man, like, I was like, something told me, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, wait a minute, like, don't throw another punch, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I don't know, I contributed to, like, you know what I'm saying, the good man above, you know what I'm saying, put me in the right position at the right time. You know, I'm a spiritual dude, and I feel like, you know, I've been moving accordingly and listening. And so, yeah, it just played out the way it did, man. It played out major. I didn't expect that response. I really didn't. But, you know, I put a lot of work in, and I feel like this is just like the overflow, you know what I'm saying, of my work.
You know, I think that for me, what it was that what at the end, you don't see fighters react that way, you know, and so, like, it was like attention grabbing, you know what I mean? And to see, I mean, listen, I've seen, you know, hundreds, maybe thousands of knockdowns and knockouts. I've rarely seen a fighter get hit and just go stone cold like that. I mean, was it scary at all? I mean,
no, I don't think, like, you know, it caught my attention. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it looked like he was seizing up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was seizing up, his legs locked up. It definitely caught my attention. You know, I'm aware, like, you know, when you're a fighter, then it all slows down in there. So, like, I'm completely aware of the moment. You know, I felt like, all right, you know, I was visually able to see, like, oh, this is over with. You know what I'm saying? It truly is over with. And so, yeah, it was kind of like a walk-off, man. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's exactly what it was like. Yes.
Home run. Hey,
that's
Jeremy,
good call.
Hey, Jeremiah, this is Francis from Canada. I wanted to ask you, leading up to that point, was there anything that you seen that could tell you, like, the end was near? Like, your punches were getting in a little cleaner at that point? Like, what was it that you could tell, like, okay, if I put 2 or 3 more together, like, I could really get this dude up out of here?
Yeah. I mean, you know, So the main thing was just come out, be comfortable, relax. You know what I'm saying? Work my jab, work. I like to set guys up, man. And so like I was able to put him in a couple corners. You know what I'm saying? I was walking to the corners. He created the perfect opportunity for me whenever I seen how he was responding to that. He was trying to hurry up and jump out and get out. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much I just threw the same time right hand. I followed his hook. As soon as he threw that hook, I just went ahead and shot mine, followed him home. I knew he was going to be going out. So that's why I looped it, you know what I'm saying, going in the direction he was going. And, he was able to meet it. And I was able to get my head offline from his right hand, which
I saw that.
I figured he would throw.
And just so that our audience, we can catch everybody up to speed. I'm sorry, I should have done this. We are talking with 26-year-old Jeremiah Milton, and we are talking about his last fight, which happened April 10th, which was last week, in which he scored a first-round knockout victory over Gervonta Dazn. If you haven't seen it yet, it is a highlight reel stoppage, one of the most devastating knockouts this year so far.
Do me, you ain't ever knocked nobody out and walk off? That's regular life.
Mario. That's Mario.
Me, Mario, I'm my bad.
You good?
Mario.
Nah, they dropped Mario and walked off on him, remember?
You're a hater, dog. That's so fucked up, bro.
Hey, I got a question for you, brother. Where you at on the West Coast?
Yo, I'm out in Vegas right now, so like that's where I've been living for like the last year.
Okay. Where you originally from?
Oklahoma. So that was my hometown.
Okay. Okay. What heavyweights do you watch, and how could you describe your fighting style, or how do you see yourself evolving as a boxer in the future?
I watch all these guys, man. That's not a guy that I don't really miss. I see Mazadov got upset just the other day.
Yeah.
Terrible thing right there. Man, I truly got my eyes on everybody, as a competitor, you know what I'm saying, being in the sport. It's cool that I'm brushing shoulders with a lot of these guys up at the top though. So like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I got, you know what I'm saying, after being in the ring with all of them, but I see myself developing, still getting my craft down, still, you know what I'm saying, making adjustments to my game, finding my power, and I think my growth curve has just been like phenomenal compared to like, where some of these guys at, man. 'Cause some of these guys, man, they started, and they've been doing this longer than me, but I've been able to catch up, and I don't know what it is, but I've just been able to catch up. Yeah.
Question for you. What sport did you play before like, boxing? Did you play any other sport along the way coming up as a child?
I mean, growing up was a little street fighter, you know what I'm saying, out there in the hood. But, I was a football player, college football player, did that, high school wrestler.
Hold on. You said college football player. Not everybody go to college and play football. He just brushed over that like that was nothing. What position you play?
Oh, I played defensive end, outside linebacker, you know what I'm saying.
So you naturally aggressive. I see it.
Yeah, you got to hit people, man, coming down.
He was in the top 100 recruits.
Dang.
Yeah. Yep.
So you say you was no joke, man. Like you gotta talk about that. Like, I mean, being a college athlete, that actually ain't no joke. And then being a defensive lineman and then translate that into boxing, that's not something easy to do, because it's total different like movements. Even though you still gotta dip your waist and stuff, but you at a different level when you're doing that. You understand, in terms of to the earth.
Oh, no, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like the work ethic hasn't changed. You know what I'm saying? Like the discipline.
You naturally aggressive.
Level, the work ethic hasn't changed. I think the main thing is, like I don't brush past. I enjoyed my college days, but I don't want anybody to focus on that, man. I truly am a boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done a lot of things, man. I've been blessed to do a lot of things.
Because, we look at it, Gerald Washington being, a college football player. So, like, being an athlete in itself at a high level, your athleticism, translates. You can tell by the way you move in the ring, even your IQ, being able to slow things down, like, that stuff being taught. So, I love it, man. I want to ask you, what kind of conditioning work are you doing, like, as a heavyweight? They got you running long miles, or are you doing, like, what type of conditioning work do you use to get in shape?
you know, so I work with Coach Larry Wade and them. You know, so me and my guy Paul, we do put in some work. I do stuff on my own. You know what I'm saying too. You know, as far as like running miles and stuff like that, yeah, you know, I have spots where I run, but you know, I don't say I run like really, really far. You know what I'm saying? Like I do a lot of my conditioning lately has been more on the treadmill. You know, just to, you know, not be up the body as much because I am working at a high level. I think it all just depends on the athlete. I think, you know, you definitely need to have the running in there. But you know, I'm doing the 4 and 6 rounders right now. I think more of that running will pick up as I go deeper into my rounds and whatnot.
Most definitely, because a lot of people think like when you fighting those 4 and 6 rounders that you got to be doing LS like LDS running or long distance running or LDR or whatever. But like when you come from a football background, if you clean box jumps, snatches, a lot of anaerobic work, it really gets you ready to explode in the 4 to 6 round basis. Now, when you get to them 8 rounds, then you got to start kind of getting them 2 milers in. Like, you don't need to run like that for 4 to 6, but you got to have your body ready to explode, like, and keep exploding. So that's why I used to train. I did a lot of cleans, a lot of snatches. I ran a lot of sprints, heels, so I can have explosion. But when I start sparring longer rounds, you do got to have that like 3 milers in and 4 milers. But that's not something
Check your internet, Troy. Check your internet. You going in and out. We got a super chat from Izzy, who you actually met. He says, that's the kind of dude Jeremiah is. He remembered the pizza after all the hype and hometown love after the KO. Salute to the young heavyweight Americans. # lunch on me.
Hey, there we go. Let's do it again, baby.
We got a couple questions from the people. We got Ruin of 504 New Orleans that says, after getting another stoppage win on your resume, what's up next for you?
You know, so right now I'm actually, we had scheduled a bout for May 1st. I don't know what it's looking like, you know what I'm saying? I believe it's going to go through. It'd be out in Florida. But, you know, I really want to use, you know, this momentum, you know what I'm saying, to carry over and, like, really push for one of the promoters, you know what I'm saying, one of the networks. You know, I'd like to keep showcasing on network. Like I said, I wasn't signed with Top Rank, but, you know, the world got a chance to see me. I got to, you know, do what I got to do in the gym, though. So, like, I don't want to get too caught up in the hype, man. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, continue the course that I'm on. And, you know, I think the real is always going to rise to the top.
I want to ask, wasn't it a time that you were training with Keller Plant's trainer?
Yeah, Justin Gamber. Yeah, we was training. You know, that's when I moved out here. So we was together. You know, I got mad respect for Justin. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think he just needed to focus more on Caleb, though, just because of, you know, where Caleb is at in his career. And so that was kind of like putting some time restraints on our ability to work. You know, I can't, you know, play the background, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I move, man. You know, I gotta, like, you know, I gotta make sure I get money.
Can I know, like, what was it, scheduling conflicts? Like, did he schedule you and then not show up? Because, I mean, how is it that one fighter takes that much time out of your schedule?
Oh, it takes mad time because Caleb is at a very high level, so it ain't just about training.
He fighting once a year, man.
No, but it's a lot of, see, that the boxing is a lifestyle.
I hear you, but he fighting once a year. He fighting once a year. Like,
it take a lot of attention.
If your fighter ain't got no fight, you could be in the gym with him and keeping him sharp, but he ain't got no camp. So you got time to give another fighter.
Camp is life.
Let the man answer, man. Get out of here. What's up? Go ahead, Jeremiah.
Hey, you know, I mean, like, you know, yeah, I think that's kind of how it played out, man. I think, you know what I'm saying, so a fight was approaching, you know what I'm saying, our schedules was just conflicting, you know what I'm saying. He only had really 3 fighters, maybe 4, you know, but only me, Caleb, Shane Mosley Jr. was actually ones fighting, you know what I'm saying. But me and Shane, you know, we went over the Bones Adams.
Isn't the cruiserweight with him, Abba Ali?
No. He's over at Bones too now.
Oh.
And so he left as well. He left probably before I got there. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn, so now how is Bones not busy? Don't Bones got Brandon Adams, Ebba Ali, you, he got
Train Savvy.
Money Pal, ain't Money Pal with him too? Like he got a lot of fighters too.
yeah,
Bones
no,
old school.
yeah, Bones, so Bones owns his gym. It's at his house. You know what I'm saying? So you pulling up to his house every day. He got a lot of fighters. He got a lot of heavyweights. We get a lot of work.
What heavyweights are over there? Because I know Michael Hunter was on the show last week. He was talking very highly of you. You guys,
wow.
unfortunately, you guys sound like too good of friends to get in a fight. But he definitely said that we need to keep looking, that you are looking sharp.
Oh, appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that. Yeah, Mike is over there. You know what I'm saying? We got in that was my main work. You know what I'm saying? Leading up to this one, and I mean, you talk about like levels, man, and confidence going into the ring. Like that dude right there, top 10. You know what I'm saying? Great performer. Johnny Rice. You know what I'm saying? Took FA the distance. Been getting a lot better in the gym. So I'm excited for his next fight. Then you got let me see who else you got over there. This amateur Skyler, you know what I'm saying? He placed at the Nationals top 4. Really good kid though. Yeah, man, it's like 8 heavyweights over there, man. People just come through.
Cool. That's what's up. We got a couple more questions before we get to Francis's world famous ones. Israel Weber back, and this one is on Patreon. He says, it was great to finally meet you in person. I have a lot of hope for the new crop of American heavyweights, yourself included. No question, I just hope to be at your next fight if it's in the area and lunch on me for every stoppage. So,
all right, man, we collective.
Coach Myers in Connecticut says, good morning, champ. Being the lead sparring partner for Joe Joyce for the Dubois fight and the lead sparring partner for Luis Ortiz for the Flores fight, what's the difference in being in both camps?
Oh, so I say the difference in both camps is, Joyce and them, they were out here and they were training, they were doing that thing. So it was mainly consistent of just sparring. You got like Solace in the gym. They bring a lot, was it Sam Jones is up in there, man. A lot of different energy, man. But Ortiz's camp, man, Ortiz, veteran, you know what I'm saying, paid his dues, you know what I'm saying. He was preparing for a fight that probably wasn't as big. So, I mean, he was just having a lot more fun, man. He was just a great character to be around. They were having fun in Joe Joyce's camp too. But like, you could tell like the atmosphere was a little bit different and stuff. Ortiz and them people, they was really good people.
Cool. Big Casual says, what's up, champ? Congrats on your last knockout win. After you hit your opponent into the ropes, his facial expression looked like he didn't know where he was at or what was going on. Do you consider Dillian White a top heavyweight? And if so, name your top 5 current heavyweights.
No, I don't really consider Dillian White a top heavyweight, man.
What?
No, I don't, man. I've been saying that. The first was it Povetkin fight. I had Povetkin, pulling that through. Now Povetkin just looked shot after this next one, But it's all about how styles and everything match up. And I think Dillian can crash. I think he can bang, man. But he take one on the chin, man. That's not, it's just kind of like he didn't bet on the canvas how many times, man. So I don't consider him a top 5. Maybe
who you got in front of him? Let me hear your top 5 because I think it's hard not to have him top. Who you got in front of him?
Top 5. So there's guys that are rising though that nobody's really talking about. Like I put Philip Parkovich in front of him. I put Dubois in front of him.
Wow, off a loss?
Off the loss, man. He fought Joe Joyce, man. It was a banger though.
Yeah, but Dillian beat Povetkin. He at least beat Povetkin. That's a bigger win than anything Dubois has done.
Yeah, you look at Mike. Look at Mike
Hunter.
I think. Yeah, look at Mike Hunter. Look how that fight went out. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike, I think it was a very close fight, but like Styles, you know what I'm saying? I think Mike fought a stronger Povetkin than Dillian. And Dillian, the powers that be got him the rematch, man. So he got his rematch. You know what I'm saying? Povetkin can't even take a jab without damn near falling over. So yeah, I think there's other guys, man. It's just it's the matchmaking and it's just the position, man. So you might be sitting in that position, but are you really who you say you are?
Francis, it's your turn, baby. Hit him with the world
Let's
famous.
go. Jeremiah, welcome into the vortex. And listen, I just want to ask you, when you're in the gym getting some work, man, what type of music you like listening to?
Oh man, I love music, bro. So like, it could be anything. Right now, everybody's been banging a lot of DMX. RP to X. But I'm actually like a little bit of East Coast vibes. You know what I'm saying? Something grimy. You know what I'm saying? Something that's kind of like.
Like what?
Let me see. Who was we listening to? We was listening to some Mobb Deep the other day.
Okay.
It just switch it up, man. Switch it up, man. Like play something I'm gonna feel.
I love it. And does that? And what song are you listening to before you leave the locker room? Before your ring walk music, what's that song? Is it a high tempo, low tempo that gets you rocking?
Oh, you know what? Like I usually go back to 50 Cent, man. That's where I usually come back to. Cause 50 Cent, I was a kid whenever I was playing this music, man. But a lot of his songs.
Which one? Which one? If you 50 Cent head, which one you rocking with?
Hey, right now though, he done came back with that Part of the Game. I love that song right now because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, like I know heartbreaks, setbacks. If I get down, I'm gonna get back. Been through the ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Like I love that, man.
I love it. Now listen, this one's a little bit different for you because he's a heavyweight. So you know what I'm saying? Just walk with me. What would be your pre-fight meal and your post-fight guilty pleasure? Like I gots to have it when I get out the ring.
Yo, all right, pre-fight meal. We just keep it simple. Carbs, pasta. Maybe some spaghetti, something like that. But going out of the ring, man, yo, I'm trying to hit the birria tacos, man. I'm trying to hit the fried catfish, the Cajun joints. I'm all over the place, man.
I love it. The last one is if you were a superhero, what would be your superhero power? And who's your favorite superhero?
Dang, okay. So, I probably, if I was a superhero, I'd probably be able to fly because I just got to take off sometimes,
Word.
And then, if I was a superhero, man, I'd probably be like, something like a Dragon Ball Z type dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm leveling up on you real quick, man. I'm going to hit you with the Kamehameha and I'm going to walk off, Yeah. Something like that, man. I'll probably be something off of like an anime like that, man. I don't know.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Just some fun questions, you know what I'm saying, to shake up boxing. You're doing a great thing. You definitely show restraint in your stoppage and show that you are you're an animal, but you're also a better man. So shout out to you and all luck in your career. All blessings, not luck. Blessings in your career.
Last one from the people coming in late. Steve in the United Kingdom says, "Hey champ, thanks for coming on the show. Outside of boxing, what makes you you? Do you like to read? Maybe you bake in the kitchen and not from the bong. That's cool too though. Maybe you're a gamer. What makes you you? Thanks for coming on the show, Steve in the UK."
Yes, sir. All right, Steve in the UK. Me, man, if you look at my Instagram bio, it has the word artist in that, man. I like expressive things. So like, sometimes I mess with a little bit of music, or I just, go out and just clear my head, on walks and stuff like that. But I don't really play games as much anymore, man. I used to do all that stuff, but like I do like books. I finished about 3 books this year. I need to pick up and get back on my books. But yeah, I've been on my audiobooks, reading some books, and just adding to my my ideas.
Well, Jeremiah, those are all the questions. I want to thank you so much. I just sent you the link to the interview. It starts about an hour into our daily show. We all like the Breakfast Club of Boxing, man. Thank you for coming on The Voice of the People. We appreciate you. Please give out any social media for anybody who isn't following you, and I will also screen share it while you do so for anyone who has a hard time spelling it.
Absolutely. So to keep up with me, you can keep up with me on IG at Dreamland_Milton or my Twitter.
Can we get that changed to Jeremiah so it's easier for people to find you?
What? Really? Change it.
Yeah, it should be Jeremiah Milton, man. You know.
To my Instagram.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Think of the biggest stars in boxing. They all have their name. We got to be able to find you, man. Floyd has his name. Ryan has his name. Canelo has his name. Like, it's their name. You know, Gervonta. I mean, nobody, even Earl. I mean, it's their name. You know, it is hard to find you. I ain't gonna front, but we going, really? You know. Yeah, I'm telling you. I actually, if I search Jeremiah, you don't come up. To find you quicker on Instagram, I just type Milton. It comes up quicker than Jeremiah because I guess the first name. It's keywords, man. Google taking over them crawl robots. But listen, free game right there. I bet you're going to see the tick in subscribers once you put Jeremiah, man. Because that's the thing. If you get another knockout, right, ESPN going to have it on SportsCenter. They're going to say Jeremiah, so nobody's going to know to search Dreamland. But I like Dreamland. I'm from, I ain't from Alabama, but I love Alabama and the damn ribs in Dreamlands. But nah, man, thank you for coming on, brother.
All right, brother. Y'all be easy.
You too, man. Right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Up and coming prospect, contender, Jeremiah Milton.
Yes,
Follow
sir.
him at Dreamland_Milton. But
Yes,
definitely needs to change that too. Oh, look at this guy with the shirt I got. Yo, he got that's the Evan Holyfield shirt right here on Jeremiah's Instagram. This guy's got the Evan Holy. I got that. Yo, Evan must know you, dog, because not everybody got that, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but what up, Francis? Yo, your questions is like becoming the best part of the day, man.
I'm trying to tell you, man, because at the end of the day, like, you just want to be able to know, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit about these people. Because, yo, you listen to the same songs. Like, I didn't even know you was a big Jay-Z fan like that until I sat in your car and you started. And it's not even that you just played, like, one or two, but it's the ones that you played that let me know, like, yo, you might not be a big music head, but you know music. Like, you got an ear for it. Like, you understand what it's supposed to sound like, what the cadence is supposed to be like. So that you got my respect, because I'm a music head and I produce and I've, you know what I'm saying, been in enough concerts and studios. So like I know what I'm listening for. So that kind of got me. Even with Anuel, like I learned a lot about listening to him because I'm big into reggaeton, but I didn't really like, it's a different side for him. Like he comes with a different vibe, different flavors. So it's stuff like that for me that, you know what I'm saying, changes, brings you fans, just like a name. When somebody knows like, yo, he listens to the same artist I listen, like you automatically, you might just start messing with him because, yo, you know.
What was that 50 Cent song? He said, I didn't even know 50 had a new song.
Damn, I just
because the only thing I see on iTunes is something called like Part of the Game. Is that what?
Part of the Game, yeah, Part of the Game.
I'm gonna add it to my playlist. See what it's
about.
Like,
I'm about to add it right now too. Like what?
Part of the Game. About, man. I'm gonna see what this about.
50, y'all, listen.
Yo, 50's that's crazy though, yo. How Rajon Chance is the one put me on Pop Smoke. I feel good too seeing at the chat. Everybody was like, nah, you ain't supposed to know about Pop Smoke, man. Whatever. You too old for that shit. Yo, let me go out to these callers. We're gonna open up these phone lines. You already know.
Yep.
The number to call in is 14255695241. What you said, Francis?
When I came to Jersey those few times to see you,
yeah,
I was kicking it with Raj, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why it got me like, but like his son was always moving, they always did their own thing, but I was supposed to come to the gym too, but you know, timing, oh man, I made it to come kick it with you, but I never made it to the gym. I didn't even know that we'd have just met at the gym. That's just crazy.
Yeah, man.
Small world, but how do you really feel? Like, tell me, like, you seen everybody grind and they're getting their shine right now and you so far away, like.
Nah, I mean, I'm happy for them, like, man, because I seen them. So like, yo, man, like I'm happy for anybody's success, bro, especially, young kids grinding like that, man. Like, I can't wait for that shit to happen in this new gym, man. I hope Kid Kelly got the talent to take these kids pro. You know what I'm saying? And Chip, I want Tyler to turn pro, man. I was in the gym with Tyler the other day. Jesus Christ, man. I told him, bro, you could be a heavyweight. He like, nah, I'm 6'1". I said, bro, you ain't check yourself, man. Last time you was 6'1" was probably when you was 17, man.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's big, man. He's big, man. Big.
And for you to say somebody big who you call everybody small, you must know he's big.
And he said, nah, if I had a nutritionist, I probably could make 175. I'm like, bro, I was watching your stories. You ain't make 175 in like 3 years. But that's really the truth. Like, if you get a nutritionist, you know what I'm saying? Whose story I was watching this morning, my man, his wife made the whole fucking like month worth of fucking food. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember what fighter, but
Austin Drow said it. A lot of these young kids now are coming up from heavyweight down to 147 to 154. Like these are big boys coming. So when he said that, that's the first thing came to my mind. Like, that's another big dude trying to cut down to a weight that he ain't supposed to be at. But because he got a nutritionist, he can make it, and he can make it healthy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Let me get to these callers, man. We going out to Coach Mike.
Hold on. You don't find that crazy?
What?
That with with a nutritionist, a lot of these fighters can make weights that they're generally not supposed to make. That's not crazy to you? Nah,
man, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. Listen, you know why it's not crazy? Because these fighters were doing it without nutritionists, and they was just getting hurt. You know, some was passing out, some was getting knocked out. So they just tweaked it. It's like everything, like the bud you smoking, dog. When that shit first came out, THC count was probably like 12%, man. Now that shit is 33% out here, man. You know, shout out to what's that shit called? Oh my god.
What's that? Moon Rocks?
Shit. It'll come to me in a bit, man. It'll come to me.
But you're different than me, though. I must say, though, because I was never into the Reggie thing, and I heard you talked about like sometimes you just gotta go with what you got. I won't go at all.
What you mean? So in DR, if you can't get no fire, you just ain't smoking?
Cigar, baby.
You tripping? Cigar, that's dirt compared to bud.
Like, you gotta have to, like, first of all, half of it's probably gonna be seed.
No, listen, but that's the thing. Like, if we in DR, that's what I'm trying to tell you. When you come with me. We're going to keep putting it in the universe. When you come with me, we'll buy a pound, man. And like, you don't worry about seeds because it's like you got a whole pound. So it's easy to, you know what I'm saying? It's so cheap. Like, a pound be like, I mean, I don't know if prices went up, man.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, and this is the perfect time because we segued into it. For the last, like, I don't know, 3 weeks, it's just been, I've been getting up in the morning like, yo, we really should do after this Border Wars, the next one in DR.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
But you said something to me about not doing it in fall in DR. So I'm like, but that would be the perfect time. So I'm like, if we can do Border Wars, that would be 12 in DR, that like around October, maybe November time, if we can. Probably difficult, but yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Those are good times. I you know, I normally go in them months. You know what I'm saying? My girl birthday's in them months, so we you know, we try to do a vacation for me, a vacation for her, and it's not a bad time. You know what I mean? Rainy season, I think, is like in September or something crazy like that. But it's tropical. You know, if it rains here, we could drive for 30 minutes somewhere else, and it ain't raining. That's how DR is. But yeah, man, it's just gonna take some brave souls to really, you know, look. And now we got mad Dominican people. Like, yo, we could be in Jason Rosario gym or Hendry Martinez gym. Javier gotta bless us, man. We could be in Javier gym, man. Fortuna, man.
Find out where Jackson Martinez is.
Yo, bruh, listen. Bruh, you guys don't get it, man.
Mendez, what's up? You not Dominican? Like, come on.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's crazy to me. Like, I don't know how difficult it is, man. But you got to remember, there's major corporations subsidizing their work in DR because the dollar is so cheap. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how dudes ain't set up a bubble in DR. But you know what it is, the flights, because I've been looking at flights. It's very difficult to get there right now. Like, this COVID got shit looking crazy. Like, yeah, you can't get no direct flight, man. Like, I not for the dates I've been looking. It's difficult. I can't find no direct flight, and I ain't trying to travel for 7 hours and shit. Coach Myers, what's up?
Hold on, real quick. I just want to give daily.
Hey, Coach
Myers,
I think he doing it purposely, man. Every time I try to go to you, he interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah. You started it, man. Border Wars.
We gonna talk about the 3-on-3 basketball tournament and Border Wars. So I want to know.
Border Wars. I got the Border Wars flyer-up. It's over.
Yeah. So June, you already know, June 12th. You know what I'm saying? Border Wars 11, Watertown, Wisconsin. If you can be in the building, be in the building. 400 to 500 people capacity, indoor, outdoor. So, you know, if you're outdoor, you know what you do. And if you're indoor, you can get your drinks and your food, you know what I'm saying, brought to your table wherever you're going to be at in the venue. It's going to be at the bar. Shout out to Adrian Rowan and George from DEFCON. Also, don't forget, download the BP Network app. You can go and watch our previous Border Wars, which is going to be Border Wars 10. You can watch it in Florida. That was dope. And they're going to be live streaming. So you can click and be a part of the live stream on that particular day, which is June 12th. Yo, we got weigh-ins, we got press conference, got everything bumping, man. This one's going to be amazing. We got a main event, which is Corey Frank versus Marcus Robert Johnson, man, from Wisconsin. We got Sean Mission Impossible versus Smoke 'em Out Jay as a co-main event. We got Mario Showkid. We got Twin Lids Low. We got a whole lot of fighters on the card. If I didn't mention your name, don't worry about it. You're going to get the proper recognition that you deserve. Shout out to Protect Yourself at all times. Adrian Clark for stepping up, you know what I'm saying, and blessing our fighters with all the things they're going to need. Shout out to Bravos for stepping up and, you know what I mean, blessing all the fighters with equipment and gear. Shout out to Bravos. Always being in the building, man. And shout out to you, the people. We also have a 3-on-3 basketball tournament that's going to be coming sometime in August. We just waiting to confirm the date. Shout out to Keem from Florida. Get back with me, Keem, so we can lock it in. Also, we're going to give you an opportunity to pick your teams, drop your fees, lace your sneakers up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have barbecue. We're going to have music. We're going to have everything out there. It's going to be a dope time. You can come on out and hang out with the TBV fam and play some hoops. You know what I mean? Get your threes and make it happen. Also, we got the 3-city tour. First stop going to be in Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas is going to be the first stop. Shout out to you, and you. Appreciate it.
I want to know at the basketball tournament
Mario
who's going to step
diarrhea.
up. Who's going to step up and challenge me on the barbecue pit? My ribs or fajitas, I'll go either way, versus anybody's ribs or fajitas. I'm crushing y'all.
Yo, could we get to these callers? Y'all done with the Border Wars? You announced that?
champ.
Did you announce any of these unguardeds? Did you tell the world that we got mad unguardeds and hella questions that they need to go ask these fighters? Showkid unguarded is there if you want to ask Showkid a
Showkid's
question.
not doing an unguarded.
Yes, he is.
They're
No,
doing a
he's
virtual
not.
press con, man.
They're
You
doing
gotta
a
read.
face-off.
All right,
Virtual
but they told me
face-off.
to make an unguarded for him as
Yeah,
well.
you got to make a post, so they can ask him a question. Mario, you got to send your photos so people can ask
Yeah.
you no questions.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you know Francis, he's my boy and everything, right? But you know, he's Showkid's manager, so you know Francis put the squeeze to me. You know, wanted him to get the A side, and he let Showkid pick the time and the day, and that's all good. It's all good. I know the way it works. You know, Francis doing his managerial thing. So we set up for next Saturday.
I call Cap. Hey, Ness, how much time you to reach out to Mario and get him on the phone?
What?
How much time have you called Mario and he answered the phone call?
You know, that's a personal question, man.
Mario.
No comment.
I called Cap. Yo, Mario, you definitely the ace.
I was just kidding. No, Showkid hit me up. No, we talk. I was just kidding.
Yeah, I know, but no, you gotta let people. You the A side, bro. You gotta talk like an A side, man.
He ain't the A
I'm
side,
waiting.
man. Showkid is the A
the
side.
A-side.
He already starting to slide. Watch. You know what? Save it for
I
Saturday.
keep trying to tell y'all, Showkid the A side. Y'all playing,
Like,
man.
come on, man. Like, Showkid the A side. Let's go, Mario. He's trumping you right now. But honestly, though, I'm excited, man. I hope y'all excited. because this Border Wars, listen, this Border Wars, we're putting a lot into it to try to make it the best it can be. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who's been a part of it. Also, the 3-on-3 basketball tournament, man. Like, for all those who, you know what I'm saying, talk about they can do this, they can do that. They're going to be the leading scorer, the leading rebound. They're going to cross. Come, lace up your sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Pull up your shorts. And let's get busy, man. Let's see if we can, what you can do. Your handle's tight. Nessa, he gonna drop step and dunk on some of y'all. So come correct. If you 6 feet and below, watch out for your head top. Mario said he gonna boards all day. He gonna set hard screens. Like, what's up, man? Like, what y'all doing? Basketball. Also the 3-city tour. 3-city tour. 3-city live tour. TBV gonna be in your city. Dallas, Texas is gonna be the first stop.
Mm-hmm.
Tell a friend, tell your grandma, your
we should do
auntie,
Corpus,
come
man.
on, man.
Let's do Corpus, man.
Let's do it, bro. That's a beach. That's a beach right there.
Yo, what's up,
15 minutes to the beach.
We're going to have to talk to Mario off air, man. See what's the popping locations in Corpus, man.
Yo, and I got the fight house too. We could just stay at my parents' chill, champ.
Don't tell him the mansion. Don't tell him about the mansion, man. We going to Adrian Rowan. We were supposed to go to Coach Myers, but now
where'd he go?
I got Blog Talk, just so you know. There's people in there.
It's alphabetical order, so they pushed him down and shit. Adrian, what up? Pushing my man Coach Myers down like that.
That's messed.
Who's not sending footage, man? You better start finding people for not sending footage.
Yo, Majid, I haven't been able to speak to Majid. I texted him, he never texted me back. So if you listen to Majid, we need that footage.
Yeah, but we got 2 videos. I done put 2 videos up. I don't know if you put them up.
I didn't put the other one up. I mean, obviously, I didn't put the other one up because it's like, you know, we waiting on Majid to send that footage.
And I sent you that Steven Rivera footage, but I sent it the same way I sent the other footage. It was just easier for me that way.
On Facebook?
You have that now.
On Facebook?
Yeah, the messenger. Yep, the messenger.
Yep.
So I sent that to you this morning. Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for Border Wars. It's getting exciting. I just can't wait to hear some of these unguardeds and these face-offs so they can build these fights up, though. But yeah, man, that's all I got, man. Just keep on rocking.
All right. Yo. James Benitez. James. What about Payne Latham? What up, James Payne Latham?
Yo, there's somebody in the Blog Talk whose name's not on the thing. I'm just gonna put it, no name.
All right, let me get to this caller in the meantime.
James Payne is my name, partner, how about you? Standing on my property and I'm gonna see about you. If I come out on my porch, I see you chilling in your wheel. Boy, I hope you know somebody better be waiting on the bitch. James Payne, baby, see me pissing on the post. If we're playing basketball, you might see me in the post.
Morning TVV, best part of waking up. Y'all know the slogan from the 80s, man. Hey, I want to commend y'all on them interviews. Something that I'm starting to see a consistent thing is that these fighters under the age of, I say probably 26 and younger, I'm thoroughly impressed with not just the intelligence and the business consciousness that these young fighters have, but the confidence, the vernacular. You know, they have very expansive vocabularies and stuff. You know, they talk really well, and it's not just the guy today. It's been consistently, like the last 2 weeks, the interviews y'all been doing. I've been thoroughly impressed with these young fighters, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they gonna do here in the future. And I'm picking up little things here and there from them that I'm trying to incorporate just into my day-to-day life, man. So I really appreciate y'all enlightening me enlightening me to the behind the scenes aspects and some of the things going into it. And I commend these young fighters for their just being exceptional human beings, man. So I'm gonna hang up and listen to the rest of the show. But I appreciate y'all putting in that work like that. And all you young fighters, man, keep grinding, man, because y'all are very impressive. I like what I'm seeing.
Bro, James is so right, bro. I'm so glad he said that because he is so correct when he says that. Let me tell you, we've been doing this for so long. I remember the first time we had Terrence Crawford on. And let me tell you, we were one of the first shows to ever have Terrence Crawford. I swear to God, there were callers, fans, boxing fans that said, don't ever get this guy back on because his interview was just so stale. And this is the very beginning. You know, this wasn't the Terrence Crawford that we know, the star that he became. This was Terrence Crawford in the place where some of these guys we've been interviewing were. But these guys, they know how to talk. Their vocabulary, like they're ahead of the game for real. Great call, James.
Yeah, man. It is very true, brother. E in Philly, what up?
It's now in 14 minutes. Can you hear me?
I hear you and your GPS.
Okay, I'm in the truck, man. Damn, I just pulled over too. I just wanted to call and make a comment about the Tank Mario Barrios fight, man. Like, I think that's a hell of a fight for Tank. I think that's a big step up. I believe that Tank is going to beat him because I think his skill set is better. But Mario is working with Virgil, man. So we don't know what they working on, and he comes to play. You know, he ain't a fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't out there bullshitting. So they in the gym working for that fight. They ain't bullshit. That's a good fight. If Tank beat him, bro, that's a hell of a fight, man. Hey, Mario, whatever happened to that's a ring walk?
Who?
You don't remember that?
Who? I didn't hear you. Say it
so
again.
y'all not writing no more. Y'all not writing no more?
We can't hear you, man. You breaking
Yeah,
up.
you broke up.
Oh, shit.
Hello? Who you said?
Hey,
Do you
hello?
remember who?
Okay, I can hear you now.
No, I was asking Mario, did he remember what's up with the song The Ring Walk he was supposed to have been doing?
Oh, his song.
Oh, the ring walk. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know,
I know that
actually,
was a while ago.
Doomy helped me with
Yeah.
the chorus. I finished the chorus and I never wrote it after that.
Okay. Good job today, too, Mario. I was liking your points this morning when you and Ness was talking. And shout out to the King, man. He gave some good insight on the fight Saturday because I was driving home, so I had to listen to the fight that y'all was doing, even though Ness was giving him a lot of hell and shit. But shout out to the King, man. I appreciate his input, man.
Who King? Who? King Born?
Troy King, man.
Oh.
Troy. The King.
King. Yeah.
I
Shout out to the panel.
Philly, man. Thank you, man. Stand up. Antonio Albany. What up, New York?
What's going on, man? Yo, shout out to that first interview guy, the first fighter, man. My favorite hero was Batman too, man. That's Batman killing it, man. But yo, real quick though, you got that soundbite for like the shot? You know, like shots fired.
What?
He wants the
You got
shots
that soundbite,
fired.
shots fired. Yeah.
Sound.
Nah, I ain't got that, bro. I got
fuck it.
actually
But that's
shots
what
to
you got.
fire at you though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That goes up to you though, man, because Ben Affleck, man, yo, I got Christian Bale being the best Batman ever. He never ended, bro. He just stopped making the movie. But hopefully, you know, they got rumors out there. He might be coming back, but maybe not. I don't know. But hell no, Christian Bale, best Batman ever. But anyways, man, I forgot the topic, bro. But anyways, yo, great show, real quick. I just want to call and shout out to you, Ness, man. Batman.
Yo, so Coach Myers caught feelings. Yo, apologies, man. You know, I just do alphabetical order. Like, the people know that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, shut that soft ass shit up, man.
yeah, man.
It's soft as hell,
That's
man.
how
Like,
you
you don't
wanna
know
fight-
the order.
that's
Like, how long you been on the show not to know the damn order? That if you come on, man, like, man, come on, man.
Yo, how he want to fight Francis and he getting that sensitive right now, man?
I know you guys to like shut that soft ass shit up, man.
Dog, you could come back and I'll give you 3 calls, champ. Stop playing, man. Come get it off your chest, man. We got Davidian in Buffalo Falls. What up?
Mario, Francis, Ness. No, I'm excited. Great interviews as always. I'm excited for the Tank fight though. Tank and Barrios. I feel like that's a good fight for Tank. But don't sleep on Barrios though. Like I don't want people to just write him off, because anything can happen in boxing. So, other than that, great show. I love listening to the show in the morning, and yeah, that's my call.
All right.
God bless y'all.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, man. So we gonna go ahead and get to this super chat.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We left off on Izzy, but we never got to Ken Stone that actually said Haney versus Linares is sold out in Mandalay Bay. How many tickets is that? Did they reduce it, or did he sell out like big numbers? That'll be dope.
Let me check.
And then Alice sends the best part of waking up. Sticker emoji of a pear drinking coffee in its cup. So shout out to Alice, Shout out to Alice York. We appreciate the love. And Francis ain't going bald. How a man with braids gonna be going bald, man? What's wrong with you, man?
Who said Francis going bald?
Bruh, I mean, the chat, you got to read the chat to keep up with the moronic stuff that happens in there. If you on Blog Talk, you got to press 1 at least one time. Remember the number to call in and voice your opinion from your cell phone or your landline. Your work phone is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here. Voice of People Hotline.
Let me ask y'all a question, man. Do y'all go down the street and worry about what another man wearing or looking like? I'm just curious.
Bro, I only do that when I'm showing love to shoes. That's it. I see somebody's shoes, I'm like, those are dope. And that's it.
I'm from that Jay-Z era, man. What you eat don't make me shit, man. So it's different, man. These dudes is different.
Weird. No,
That's a good one.
I'm watching it for like the last 2 years. Yo, that shit's weird. Like, dudes just be watching what other dudes, like, what?
That's what you eat don't make me shit.
Yeah, like, what's the truth?
Hold on. Stop the conversation, y'all. Coach Myers is back. Nah, let's go to him, dog. Don't do that shit. Myers. Yo, Coach, what up? Rolling out the red carpet for you, champ. What's up? Flowers when you here, not when you gone.
Hey, yo, Francis, shut your bitch ass up. You talk too much. Straight up, man. You talk too much. I ain't been coming for you. You do your thing and all that, but dog, you stop getting out of pocket, man. Shut the fuck up, man. You talk a little bit too much. Seriously, you don't even know me like that. And you don't even want to fight. So shut the fuck up, for real. But besides that, hey Ness, I pay $40 a month for Patreon and $15 a month for your membership. Yeah, you shouldn't be making a nigga wait online for that long, especially when you already called my name.
You'll never wait again, man.
Like, come on, bro. I'm
wake
paying
up call.
I'm
Wake
paying
up
you
call, man. It's a wake up.
About $60 a month, bro. $60 a month.
This a wake up call, dog. You getting the ringer on me. You cutting the line. Yo, but the truth is, you and I both know today you're a little upset, but you and I both know you'll never be like ready to be the first person.
How you know?
Cause you be busy. When I used to.
How you know? You be having all of us wait on the back call, champ. Everybody.
When I used to go to you, you be like, "Yo, come back to me," or "Not right now." But I got you now, dog. You gonna be first.
Nah, you got me mixed up.
You gonna be first.
Nah, I mean it's cool, and I'm not getting in my feelings, but I don't care about the money, but I'm supporting you guys. But when I'm putting out $60 a month alone,
nah, you right.
Just with you guys, like, come on, bro.
You right. I mean, Adrian, you shouldn't have did that, man. Jumping in front of him like that, man. I fucked that.
But all right, good show.
But yeah, you's a fool, man. Like this says, you're a fool. Shut your dumb ass up, bro. Like I fuck what you gotta say. Talking like you somebody. Who the fuck are you, bro? You come up here, bro, and I'm doing my job. I come on your job and talk. Wait your turn, man, like you supposed to. And stop crying like a bitch.
Oh,
soft ass, bro.
Yeah, wow. Now y'all both called each other out of net.
Yeah, you gonna step on and call me out of pocket? Like, you can't disrespect me. Like, don't keep it in pocket, bro. We play. This is boxing. We talking right here. You talking about this? You know you gotta wait, bro. So what? I say you lose. That you gonna call me a bitch? Come on, man. Stop that. Like, let's
they
move
trying
on
to build that
boxing,
fight.
bro.
We gonna build that. Keep it in the ring. Gloves down, gentlemen. Gloves down.
Yeah, let's keep it. Well,
I
I
mean,
don't know,
no. Gloves up, down, guns down. My bad. Gloves up, guns down. Gloves up, guns down.
Yo, who we got next?
We got a new caller, right? Alabama. What's that? Atlanta. Who this? Who Nick? Atlanta. No?
They weren't on. They're not on the thing. Let me see.
Sosa?
Nah.
Sosa? What's up?
Yeah, Adrian Sosa. What's going on, man? Long time listener, first time.
Adrian Sosa, the fighter?
Nah, basketball coach.
Okay.
I'm the one calling Francis out.
Uh-oh.
On the 3-on-3. I'm ready to body him. What's up?
Wait, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 35.
Oh,
about
all right.
5'11", 6 feet.
Ooh, all right. That sound fair.
Look,
That fair.
Yeah, I'm a point guard. Got a little experience, so coming for him. But Ness, I got a question. I need a team. Can I jump on a team when I get there, or how does that work?
Yeah. So,
you said no, you tripping, man. Which one is it?
Ideally, what we want to do is, have everyone sign up, and then we can distribute teams, kind of like back in the day where you get a captain to pick, or you can sign up with your team. So, if you got 3, as long as they not ringers, you bring your 3.
Okay, cool.
But
Now I'm gonna sign up. I was on Patreon.
You don't need it. You know what I mean? You can just sign up, and you'll find we'll get you on somebody.
My man 6'9", flying like Jordan.
He ain't 6'9". He says 6 feet 5'11".
All right, yeah, I'll sign up and I'll just come solo.
Yeah.
Just jump on the team.
All right.
I'm taking Francis straight to the post.
Francis got a lot of work
like
to
somebody
do.
that played D1 ball. He
Man, like, you know what I'm saying? You hoop. Like, the hoopers are coming out. Like, as soon as we get that date, y'all gonna see, man. Like, love it, man. Let's go.
Francis, you got a lot of work to do because, you got to put together things like, the rules. Like, you need rules, whether or not the teams could get an alternate, because, if you do 3-man only and then somebody twists an ankle, are they out? Is that automatic elimination so we could save time, or do they get a substitute? It's so much detail.
I have when I was in college, we used to do the Bay Valley Hoops. It was this 3-on-3 tournament by the beach. I have the old form, the waiver and stuff. I could just send it to you, and it has everything on there already. And you can pick and choose. Like, if you don't like what they did there, you just take it out, replace it with something else.
That's
you have
like
a better idea.
None of that work.
Damn.
You just try to show up. We about to get it
Shout out to
poppin'.
that Sherby, man. Shout out to that Sherby, man. That
That's
last
it.
of the Mohiques, man. Is over, B. Like, Sherby, man. Coach Myers, Boomerang. We got callers on Blog Talk. If you have not, press 1. That's why I haven't gone to you. If you press 1, I can go to you. Coach Myers, the Boomerang. Do you want your boomerang?
Boomerang, and you can ask Francis if I'm a bitch, why he won't fight me.
You gotta
He's
get
quiet.
ranked. You gotta get
Exactly.
ranked, man.
Exactly. Yeah, gotta get ranked. Okay, cool. But in the streets, if you call a nigga, you gotta address that issue. You can't be able to hide behind Nestor Gibbs all day.
I'm always cutting off your calls.
At the end of the
be
day,
quiet.
don't cut off my call. Don't cut off my call. At the end of the day, you're a grown man. If you want to fight somebody, nobody else is gonna stop you. Period. But that's my call.
But I don't want to fight you in the street because I ain't got time for that. I'm about my money.
Yeah.
Second of all, boy, if you call me a bitch, I'm going to call you one back. Come on, man. You crazy? Like, get out of here. Where you come from? Like, you got to stop that, man. Now you really, all right, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to put the gun down because you tripping, man. Let's move on. Back to what I was saying. A lot of people in the chat talking about dropping 40 and 50 and 30 points, and in a 3-on-3 game that's probably gonna go to like 11, maybe 21, maybe 21.
No, they don't want. They
Well,
don't
do you want to do time or do you want to do
man.
points? Because I think we should do points.
I think points. I think
points is easier. I would rather do time, but it's hard to do time.
Though. Yeah, but how long is the game's gonna be if you do points? Like,
oh, come on, man. Game is 11. Like, how long could it
Francis
take?
said you can't shoot, Ness.
Exactly. Yeah, some dudes out there can't shoot it.
That's why it's a 3-man. That's why it's a 3-man. But listen, Ness GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. We got Untitled today at 1:30, and we got a press conference. Is that still on at 4 o'clock?
No, that one has been changed.
That's off. That's
yeah,
off.
that's changed. So we chilling right now.
All right. And what about the Unguarded at 5 o'clock?
That's changed as well.
Oh,
we got big things cooking, man. We got big things cooking. That's why.
Man, all right, catch us for
1:30's.
1:30's Unguarded. You could Mario. Who's that? I think that's Greatness. That's Greatness. I know that.
Yeah,
by heart.
Getty was on there and then he jumped off.
What up, Greatness? Harlem.
Yo, how we living, y'all? How we living, y'all? Blessed?
We blessed.
That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear, man. I'm over here getting ready for this this conference call. But I was on earlier. You know, I heard about that 3-on-3, man. Ness, man, you sure know how to challenge, man. Keep us motivated, keep us active. But that's the talk I like. So I'm definitely gonna look forward for that 3-on-3 in the upcoming.
I don't think you could ball, man.
That I remember. I remember you saying that before.
Pretty
I remember
stiff.
you saying that. So,
you look pretty stiff, man.
So what that tell you? What that tell you? That just tell you I'm gonna just light you up in that mid-range.
No, I mean it could mean you got good foundation. Maybe people that stiff, you know, they like you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I don't know, man. We'll see.
But Ness, you know what I noticed about you? I know you don't got no jumper though. I know you. You an inside dude.
No jumper. But that's the thing. Your whole team gonna be fouled out. They like, dog. I'm telling you. Like, I've had dudes literally like trying to do pull-ups on my forearm, like, cause I'm going up and they just like trying to yank my arm down.
Usually you the tall dude. Usually I feel you, Ness. I'm not gonna hold you. You the big dude on the court, and I don't like big dudes on the court. If I see you shooting the 3, I'm upset at you. You know what I'm saying? And since you're gonna be my opponent, I'm roughing you up. You supposed to get roughed up. Ain't nothing light about you.
Yeah, right, but that means one less person on the field. See, so now while you busy trying to outbox me and keep me out the paint, Francis,
but this is 3-on-3. We ain't got no fouls, man. You ain't gonna foul out.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. While he busy roughing me up, keeping me out the paint,
hot.
That just opens it up for you to drive to the paint now. Now there's nobody.
But hypothetically, if I got somebody like a King Born size or something like that, I don't need to guard you.
Let me tell you right now, brother. I want you to live and die by those words. You and King Born on the same team, and you guaranteed to lose. Pick 'em.
Yo, boy, you hear this?
Go ahead. Hey, yo. Go ahead. Listen, I'm a fucking athlete. That's why I talk shit. I could do any fucking sport we pick. I'm Terrence Crawford of TBV, man. We'll start playing ping pong. I'm going to be the best ping pong player out there.
We definitely got to talk about the lineup. We definitely got to talk about the lineup. I got to get on the back door. I got to get on the back door.
Nah.
You're not going to set me up.
You got King Born. You got King Born.
And I said hypothetically, if I got somebody King Born size,
you got King Born, man. You got King Born, man. That's your man.
All right, well, say less, man. Say less, man. And if King Born accepted, that's life to me.
How about this? How about you, King Born and Keem?
Come on, man. First off, you saying that like that's like a legitimate joke. That's not funny. That's a trio right there.
That's a great team. Listen. Let me paint it for you. That's a great team. You like 6'1", right? King Born like 6'3", and then you got Keem with the experience, coaches 2 sons on a high level in basketball. got the cardio. What you talking about? I know what I match make for a living, man. Both in the ring and on basketball courts, man.
Well, listen, man. Say less, man. Say less, man. Don't think you setting me up, man. I make my teammates better. So you feel what I'm saying? So we gonna make things work on that 3-on-3.
I just want to play.
That's
man.
a fact.
We'll see.
That's a fact. That's a big fact.
Because everybody talk, man. We gonna see, man. That's why I want to keep the games at 11 so we could go through the tournament like in one day. You know, I could just take my trophy home, man.
That's perfect, man. Win by 2 or straight up.
Yeah, man. All right, well, greatness, man. You the man. Thanks for coming in. Yo, LV Slugger, talk to me if you available. And Francis, man, when we gonna make this happen, man? We gonna have to make this more realistic, man. What's the targeted month?
I told you it's August. I'm waiting for Keem to get back to me on the day. I gave him the date. He got to get back to me so I can let everybody know. He got to reach out to his peoples with the gym and stuff and get back to me. He just hasn't. Maybe the tournament in the weekend, he got a little bit busy, so I'm waiting for him. Also, yeah, man, the tournament, we're gonna work out the points and everything to do with that to make sure the tournament goes as fast as possible and everything is on deck. Mario, how you feel about that?
Yeah, man, I think the good thing about it is, like, you know, it's not gonna be as difficult to set up as a Border Wars. You know, not as much goes into it. So, you know, I get what Ness is saying, like, oh, you know, let's make it realistic. But from your point of view, like, once you get that date, it's over. That's it. It's done. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not saying that that's all the work that's gonna go into it. I'm just saying, like, you know, that's what speeds up the process. But it sounds like people very excited. It could be really cool. It could be like a appreciation night type of vibe with the tournament, you know. So
yo, it's gonna be me, Cassius Chaney, and Mike Polite Coffee. What up? That's my 3-man. What up?
Bruh,
what up?
That was the slowest team in 3-on-3 history.
Bruh, Cassius Chaney played basketball, man. You tripping right now.
If you doing that, we playing full court.
Let me get to Hawk. Hawk, what up?
You want one of you guys dragging behind.
Oh, shit. LV Slugger, talk to me.
You gonna drop 40 LV, 50.
What up? What up?
What up?
Yeah, this fight, man. Tank, man, I'm really looking forward to it, man. I don't think it's just gonna be easy like people think. You know what I'm saying? I definitely expect Tank to pull it out though. But you know, and I believe they got that Lube and Rosario on the undercard. So I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to that fight, man. But I do expect Tank to pull it out. And with the Garcia, man, if that happened, man, that's a huge fight. Like you say, that's a big fight, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Just the thing about it, if he fight at 140 back-to-back, is he ever going to make 130 again? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, he pulled that off, man. He definitely be on my top 10 pound. I'm talking about including the Mikey fight if he pulled that back-to-back. But on the basketball, man, when I put hashtag 50+, I'm not saying I'm going to drop 50. It's like I done did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I done did that before in the game. So that's all I'm saying. But, yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward. It was AAU game.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far did you go? As far as high AAU or how far did you go?
Basketball, I was more on the football side, but yeah, I went to high school level.
Yo, you don't sound tall, man.
Nah, I ain't that tall. Nah, I ain't tall at all. Nah, I ain't tall. You ain't got to worry about me being, I ain't tall though, man. I'm definitely can put the ball in the hoop though. I can definitely do that.
No. What's the vert?
I used to be able to dunk and shit, but you know, I ain't played in a minute. But you know, I definitely better dunk and shit, but I'm older now. I'm old. I ain't played for real in a minute. I'm gonna have to really get back out there. But you know, basketball don't go nowhere. The jumping and shit, that don't go.
Advise everybody, if you haven't balled in before you enter this tournament, go outside and hoop, man.
I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm definitely gonna have to get back and take it.
Seriously, if you don't do that, yo.
Yo, we might have to not do a basketball tournament. Like they might get hurt, man. Maybe we should be starting it off with like a
safe. No, basketball's safe.
Should we start off maybe with like a TBV walk, man? Get these dudes off the couch first.
I'm good, man. I ain't going. The only reason why I ain't, because the last time I fucked around, had an injury. You know what I'm saying? I tore my Achilles, man. I've really been staying away from it. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get back out there and try to, see what it is. But yeah, I definitely can do that, man. Basketball, that shit don't go nowhere, man. I can do that. Get out the bed and hoop. I just got to get the conditioning, like you say, get the wind back up on them. But yeah, man, I definitely look forward to it, man. So y'all just keep us tuned in, man. Let us know what's going on. So I definitely want to do that. But yeah, good show, man.
All right. And that is now Hawk. Hawk, talk to me. Hawk.
Yo.
What up?
Y'all got me?
Okay,
what's up, dude? Ain't too much. Ain't with too much, fam. I'm gonna have to call Nostradamus. Did you not say, yo, you sound shorter? And you was right.
Word.
Dude was like, yeah, I'm a lot shorter. So, yeah, that was good. I'm that Tank fight, bro. I like Tank. I like Tank because if for some reason everybody that's with that trainer, what's his name? He got the guy that was undefeated trainer, right?
Undefeated.
Oh yeah. Seem like all
who
yeah. Which kind retired undefeated?
Who?
Barrios' trainer.
Oh, you talking about Ward? Ward.
Andre Ward.
Yeah. Outside of Ward, I ain't really seen nobody he trained really step up. Really, in the moments.
You're right about that.
That's the only thing I got with it. He's like he trained him to be good enough, but not on the great level. It's like Andre Ward was just special. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I just got I just kind of think, as far as training, he's just not that elite trainer like everybody thinks he is.
Overrated.
Just
overrated is the word you're looking for. You think he might be overrated?
Yeah.
I hear you, man.
Yeah, just a bit, man. Yeah, but that's my call. But I think Tank will pull it off. That guy Barrios leans forward. He throws a lot of punches, but when he leans forward. And Tank got that uppercut from God knows where it comes from. Yeah, so I'm banking on Tank on that fight. Because I really don't. That trainer really has to show me with all his fighters. They just don't. I don't know. They do enough, but they don't do. They don't come through. But that's my call, fam.
All right. Hawk, man, thanks for calling in. Listen, man, I got dudes hitting me up, man. My phone line, Francis, yo, they talking about let's get a softball game. They said let's do softball, man. What's up with some softball, Francis? I'm an athlete, man. I do it all.
What y'all want to do? Come on, man. Everybody got a game they want to play at that point. We gonna get to all of them, man.
I'm taking it out. I'll knock it out the park, man. That's just shit. That's that simple, man. Dominicans, we was born to play ball, man. We was born to play ball. So I don't know. Yo, Nets GTO, Instagram and Twitter.
Hold on, I heard you talking about.
LV said prime slugger dunk on it. How? You just said you short, man. You ain't Spud Webb or what's the other dude?
Most football players got lift, man. They got good verts, man. Most football players got good verticals. Am I lying, Mario?
I keep telling y'all, man. I know I'm an athlete.
You are not lying.
Man. I know the boys get up, man.
I know I'm an athlete. See, he's different, right? Because he did it on a high level. But there's not many kids. Look, my son never put on football equipment, man. I literally was into that shit. Banging, being a linebacker, you know what I'm saying? Trying to sack the quarterback. I like hitting. Football's soft now. You can't even use your head no more. Like, that shit mad soft. They got so much patent now.
Dangerous to do that,
Man,
though.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Snapping
It
their
ain't,
necks up
it
and
ain't
shit.
it ain't the same no more. It ain't the Yo, I was a fan of Latimer. What's his name, Latimer? What was my man name from Any Given Sunday? The white dude? He was crazy. That was my dude.
Oh yeah.
That was my dude, bro. Yo, I bought
Any Given Sunday,
I
man.
bought
The
his
neck- the horse collar?
there you go.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Yo, I ain't played football in so long that I ain't even remember what the fuck that was. I remember buying that shit from Modell's, the one that came with mad screws
Modell's,
so you
yeah.
could screw it.
Yeah.
So you could screw it to your shoulder pad. Like, dudes don't know. This is what I'm saying.
Bro,
like,
I ain't been to
yeah, I'm
Modell's.
old. Yeah, I'm old. I'm old.
I
but
loved it. I loved it.
but
That
I've
was a
played
great-
every single sport, man. Dudes would be surprised, man. Like, I even skateboarded, like, at a high level. Like, yo, I'm an athlete, man.
You skateboarded at a high what?
Bro, I've ridden
skate
quarter.
park, man. Up and down the ramps, yo.
I've ridden quarter pipes, full pipes, spawns. I could do ollies, kick flips. Yo, Tony Hawk was my man. Like, bro, I
Yeah.
used to listen to heavy metal. Like, yo, I thought I was gonna be a skateboarder. I'm telling you, dogs don't know. I'm an athlete, dog. In my backyard, my father was forced. Me and my brother built a spine in my backyard, bro. A whole. I promise you, man. I did it all. I'm telling you. I did it
Yo,
all.
I
My
need to
backyard was like the
those.
neighborhood boys and girls club. I told you when I first picked up boxing. Was boxing the neighborhood kids in my backyard, and it was like me with the like Everlast, and them with like the real gloves that a fighter gave us. You know, like my aunt dated some dude that was allegedly fighting, and he gave us some real gloves. Like, now that I'm an adult, I know those was real gloves compared to the motherfucking Toys R Us ones we was beating each other up with. You know what I'm saying?
They were like
So-
bright orange and purple.
Crazy. It was crazy.
Yo, I don't think I've ever seen anybody your height ever do those types of
But
tricks.
remember, I didn't get tall. I didn't get tall till I think 2000, right before my son. Right before I had kids. When I was in high school, I was like 5'10" throughout high school. I was 17.
Damn.
At 17 years old, I was definitely 5'10".
You got an Anthony Davis growth spurt, man.
Word. That's
2000.
that
Listen to me.
Boom.
2002. It was a wrap. I was like 6'2". Carmel. Iverson was popping. Everybody had braids. You couldn't pay me to keep my shirt on. I was ripped. That's the first time I ever went from 5'10", like 160, to like 220, 210.
Damn,
Lean,
bro.
Lean.
I hope for your mom's sake that you were buying your own clothes, because you would have
Nah, I
fucking
was an
sent
adult,
them
man.
into a. Oh yeah, you would already been
I was
an
an
adult.
adult,
But
even
damn,
though-
I
even-
can't even
even though
imagine
no
taking
frontin'.
your ass school shopping. Like, bro, you don't fit into any of your goddamn clothes.
No fronting though. My
That's
mom
crazy.
still be helping out and shit. She a G. That's what mothers is for. Let's see next kickflip. I guarantee you I can still kickflip. Guarantee anytime I see a skateboard, I try it.
Bro, I'm bringing my board
It's
now.
something that's like, it was always like dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man.
I was never good at it.
Bro, and I moved.
That's where
Listen.
IBMX instead of I skateboarded.
Listen to me.
BMX.
Listen to me.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
My mom bought her first house in the straight hood, 4th Ave and 12th Street. Anybody that's from Newark know 4th Ave. We bought the first house in the hood, and I still turned the whole hood into skateboarders. Everybody was skateboarding. Everybody knew who Paul Perota was. Everybody knew who Tony Hawk was. I promise you, dog. Everybody was skateboarding, man. That shit was, you gotta remember back then. Remember Christian Slater had that dope ass movie skateboarding too. Like, movies influence. They don't even do that no more. Movies is so corny right now. Like, there's no original scripts, man. Like, movies used to influence back in the day. Like, it just don't happen no more, man. But yeah, Christian Slater had a dope ass movie. I think it was called Gleam in the Cube. Y'all don't know nothing about that, man. Y'all some young bucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, is
about
this
that.
my man
All I-
Stainless? Check Blog Talk for me. You got a
Got you.
615. That's definitely a Detroit, I believe.
Welcome to Detroit City.
But Tony Hawk was definitely influential, man. A lot of skateboard. Rob Dyrdek was definitely one of those guys that I watched.
He was older generation for me. Like when I got put on Rob Dyrdek, he was already like had a show on MTV.
That's
Big and Rob
Knuckles
shit, right?
in Nashville.
Knuckles in Nashville. What up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
What's up? What's up?
What up?
Hey, when y'all doing that 3-on-3 tournament?
August.
Like when is it and where?
August, Florida. Indoor
Florida?
air-conditioned gym or hot in the sun, however y'all want to get it done.
Okay, now you talking my alley now. So yeah. What we got to do to try to sign up for
Yo,
that?
you sound like you thin, not thin out of shape, like thin, lean. What is your height and weight?
Oh, I'm 6 feet, 240.
Oh, okay. So you ain't as lean as I thought. All right. Damn, yo, Chip, you a heavyweight, Knuckles? We need you.
How he carry it though.
Knuckles, you ain't never been in the ring and swang yet?
Nah, man. Nah, I ain't done it yet.
How old?
39.
Ooh, you right up there with me, man. One more year and you be in the 40 and older club. Listen, right now I got somebody for you. 240, you 6 feet, you got the advantage. He's 5'7", 240. He never fought. He's Santa, he paid for, he ready to rock and roll in Wisconsin. Knuckles is from Nashville. Is that far? I'm horrible with the globe. Is that far from Wisconsin? Could he?
Tennessee,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, kind of.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, it don't matter. It don't got to be this one, man. Everybody got to do it at least once. Did you see Mario? You ain't even watch Mario. You ain't watch him. All right,
Nah.
that's why you went. You got to go watch Mario and Francis, man. They done did it too, man. Doomy, everybody, man. Once you see a Border Wars tape.
Let him come out and hoop first, and then he'll get the bug dead, man. Come out and hoop.
Once you meet us,
you're
gonna want to hang out more often. That's normally how it is, man.
Matter of fact, y'all was in my neck of the woods when y'all went to that fight in Jonesboro, in Atlanta.
Oh, word?
That's where I'm from, Clayco.
Okay.
Yeah.
We gonna be back there. Oh, I don't know about that same spot, but
yeah, we gonna be back in Atlanta July 31st, hopefully.
Yeah, I might try to meet y'all back out there then.
For sure, that'll be perfect, man.
Yeah. But like I've been listening to y'all for a minute. Like I said, I called like maybe a couple of days ago, but Tank and Mario, I want to see how the hype for that fight though. I want to see how I get down for the hype for it. Because they're gonna fight in Atlanta too, right?
That's what Tank reported, yup.
Yeah, I might go to that one. I might go back home for that one, for real. All right, well, cool, man. I've been thinking about Border Wars, but I mean, I've just been listening, trying to get some time. Kids in college, stuff like that, trying to fly. Got to make time for all that. So.
Nah, for sure.
We'll see.
Hey, I just want to ask you real quick. Would you be bringing a squad, or would you be looking to join a team?
Probably join a team.
Okay.
All my squad, who I used to play with, they don't play basketball no more. They all business light.
I think that's how we should do it, man. I think. But thanks for calling in. I think for us as hosts, we need to have our own team, which is the three of us plus Doomy, and we play against anybody, win or lose is only right. I don't think we should I don't think I should be able to get another person on my team other than my own host. That being said, everyone else that signs up, I think they should only be able to, make their team the day of. Like, everybody's there. Pick a few captains, like Keem one captain. Oh, Greatness came, he a captain. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't think that people should be able to sign up 3 at a time?
I mean, if you want to bring your own team, that's different. We're not closing it.
Oh, okay.
We're not closing it, but I mean, it just makes it simpler. So there's less pressure on people. Because, having 3 guys available, depending where you coming from, 3 flights, hotel, it's something that it could be big. But shout out to Eric Cruz, man, one of our very own, right? Eric Cruz had a birthday yesterday. Shout out to Cruz. You know, he's been doing Border Wars forever, man. And I wonder, can he ball? Man. But that is all the callers, man. Catch us on the next one.
Yeah, super chats. I saw.
Let me see. Hold up. Yeah. Heavy-handed Jay said, "God is good all the time."
And all the time?
All the time.
God is
good. God is good.
I don't think we got to LJ Juarez, who says, if Mikey versus Tank fight happens, I'm going to give all the credit to TBV. Heard it here first. Last week, also, the young boxer you had seems bright. Thank you. And yes, Rajan Chance is, hopefully everything pans out. You know how it is. Look at Vito Minalecki. I thought he would pan out. He had a very, very impressive amateur background, and he suffered his first loss this weekend. You just never know, man. You never know. And you know, we got to just fucking grow with them and see what happens. Any others? We got Show Kid who says,
Ken Stone said, let's see a kickflip, but I know you had read that one.
Yeah, and
I just
Francis
want to do it in order.
says, we ain't playing by international rules. Don't be taking 5 steps talking about Italy's league in Canada. Mario, you hot garbage.
All right. My man,
2 shots. 2 shots, 1 super chat, man. He came for y'all. Yo, that's everybody, though. And we got a 1:30 Untitled. If you haven't already dropped a question for Untitled, please do so. You can do so by coming. Huh?
Who was at 1:30?
Untitled, no?
Ooh, Untitled. Yes, 1:30. My apologies. You say Untitled, and I'm thinking Unguarded because I'm working in my mind. My apologies. Continue.
Oh, goody. Untitled, 1:30. Drop a question. If you want the show to be longer, you got to drop a question. All right, we got 1. Shout out to David Maldonado, Anthony Von Lewis, Big Casual, Dual Ingram, who've already dropped their question for us to answer live today at 1:30, only on YouTube memberships, and then uploaded to Patreon immediately after. And it's been going well, you know. Not everybody liked the change, but it's actually better for the show and for the callers. And the upload has been happening very fast, so no one's losing anything. The link, I'm placing it in the live chat to this video right now, live on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. If you want to go ahead and drop a Untitled question on the post, you can do so. And once again, NestGTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us at 1:30 p.m. on YouTube memberships for Untitled. It'll be uploaded to Patreon immediately after. Peace.
Yo, don't forget, man, teaser. I got something I've never told anybody before, so tune into Untitled, man. You're going to hear it there first. You did. Next to Sports Talk, you know where to find me. I'm out.
He's out.
Peace.